So, after exploring the ruins of the sky, before you is a room. Last you know, there's a bunch of scary wraiths in there, or wraith-like beings. As... How the fuck did you open this door again? It was blown open, right? Oh, yes. Fran put his sword in it and exploded the lock. So now the
Yes, I
door,
remember this.
in fact,
Can't be
can't close anymore. So there's no locking these or you in with these wraiths. But you enter anyways. And before you, as you enter, let me go ahead and defogify the rest of the map.
How the hell am I in front?
You guys can position yourselves accordingly. Just had everyone go.
I'm dead. How the hell am I in front?
How the hell am I?
I'll
in front?
be, I'll be
I literally was looking at the lineup and I was like, why am I here?
I'll be forward because I blew up the door.
I will be even more forward. I am the one that deals with ghosts.
Guys, don't worry. I'll just walk when it's my turn.
I have like no spells.
Ooh, no spells.
I have like no spells.
How many spells?
I have 5 spells, but they're all the super low ones.
Oh, you wasted all your good ones already?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wasted my 4th on the fucking
Do you have? Do you have
Deathwalker or something? No. I ain't no cleric.
I thought parts can parts
They-
not, or is
they
that
can. I ain't no cleric. I'm made of fire.
This is true.
My cure wounds is just me cauterizing your fucking.
You just, it's not magic. You just
No,
burn the
right.
fuck out of your arm.
Yeah.
Eldrick will be right there.
It's like a Far Cry 4 animation, dog.
If there's this like a resurrection spell that Isaiah learns, it's probably gonna be like reincarnate or something, just like Phoenix.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty
But-
cool.
Nah.
We don't need that shit anyways. We fail our death saves. Who gives a fuck?
You fail our death
We
saves,
die.
who gives a fuck?
He ain't built for that. Keep him for research.
Well, to be fair, I don't think you would want to take Revivify. You're a tragedy. You write tragedies.
Alright, sins not tragedies.
Whoa.
Now, why the hell you gotta bring that up?
I'm gonna have to cancel you actually. You've been saying you've been saying some weird shit on stage there.
Excuse me?
Just want y'all to stop saying weird shit.
Isaiah canonically makes Panic at the Disco in Concordis.
Oh no.
Is he Ryan Ross or Brendan Urie? It's very important.
This is very important.
This is actually the most important question you'll answer tonight.
We will have to see.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's the second worst answer you could have given.
Okay, yeah. Do you see before you this empty space? You can, for now, explore it freely, as we are not in initiative.
Wham, wham, wham.
I'm walking straight to this fucking map right here.
Oh my god. Maybe we should be. Okay, now everyone's just spreading out, and
We're gonna
Don't
lift
worry.
up this big rug.
Don't worry, Isaiah. I'll stick with you. I'll hold your hand.
I'm gonna
I don't say that I want to hold my hand. More just like don't get. Whatever.
Tom, can I go ahead and summon my echo?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna plop it somewhere.
Go for it.
Holy shit, where is it? There's 5, 10.
Look at the way we all spread out. I wanna
Immediately.
look
Actually,
at
I'll go over here. I'll put my echo next to Frankie.
Sounds good. Okay. As you enter the space, let me describe what you see. Most of you, as you break through this sort of bright light in the middle of the room, your eyes are drawn upwards, and you see above you in this room a gigantic opening like this skylight as it just breaks through the very top of the mountain, the summit. Far higher than where you guys like landed on. That was like basically the summit, but this is like the tippy top. And there's like this breaking light. And you look up, and it was probably it was morning when you were brought up this way by the Nightwalker. But you've probably been in here for an hour. This skylight shows the sun at high noon, like directly above you, super bright, just breaking through. And other than that, there's no other light in this room. There's no candles. There's no nothing. Let's see. Where have people gone? Frankie, you want to examine this rug.
I'm gonna pick it up.
You're gonna pick it up.
I'm gonna like pull up the bottom of it with like both my arms.
Super thick rug. It's very frayed at the edges, and as soon as you like touch it, this like waft of dust like just kicks up. You know old rugs. They got stains that you have no idea what they came from. You begin to move it up. It's super thick, super heavy, but like not heavy enough that you need to make a check. Just like you're using all of your strength to lift up this corner. And beneath it, you see more stone tile. This stone tile, consequently, unlike the rest of the temple so far, is untouched. It's not scathed or scratched or cracked. It's like pretty much. It's not new, but it is more in better condition than stone that's been exposed to the other rock.
I'll like pick it up with both my arms, using all my strength, and barely see that there's just stone under it, and just like, drop it, and out of frustration, cut it with my sword.
Frankie!
Stupid rug. What, do you want it?
No, but like, this place is probably sacred to something.
He just crosses his arms.
Rethny,
What's up with you?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, you guys continue. This is
Nothing.
very intense music.
It's just a stupid rug.
Isaiah wants to make an insight check.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
I'm looking for
What do
something.
you want from me?
I feel like Frankie is compartmentalizing or like pretending to not be as frustrated as they are.
Let me see a roll. I'll give you what you get.
I'll give you what you get.
I'm just saying what I'm looking for. I got a 16.
Well, that's pretty bomb. I guess I'll roll against that.
Shit.
One more, Tim.
I only got a 14.
I was about to say this is like jack of all trades versus expertise.
You kind of think back to like when Rob was like reuniting with her father, and you kind of see the same like look of like envy come over Fran in this moment when he like cuts the rug. And he's just like, it's just a stupid rug. It's not even. He'll put the sword away because you bitched at him about it.
Isaiah won't like say anything. He'll just kind of like look at you, tilt his head, his eyes kind of fill with like a sadness, and then just looks away. Starts looking at something else.
Oh shit, Frankie, did you cut the rug? I
Yeah.
want that rug.
It's really heavy.
Rethny, you're looking at this map. You are looking at the map, right? So he said.
Yo.
Yeah. Okay. It's, again, I mean, much like the rug, tattered edges. It's like almost curling up on itself because of how old it is, and it does feel brittle to the touch. Like you go to like sort of flatten out one side, and it just immediately crumbles in your fingers. Upon it is this. It's this piece of land that has a bunch of really old ink, X's, O's, symbols that are very reminiscent of. You've seen some of these before. In the library of your home, there was a lot of books about how during the Hold of Kings, or is that what the age is referred to? 1 second. Oh my god. I believe it's Reign of Kings. Sorry, Reign of Kings. During the Reign of Kings, there was a lot of wars. And a lot of symbols used here was a lot of symbols that appeared in, like, war maps between kingdoms. So you can safely assume that this is, like, an old war map. One symbol that you do recognize popping up a lot, that has a lot of X's slashed across it, is that 8-pointed star with a prism inside, the symbol of the daemons.
Ooh. So this is a war map against the daemons.
And if you, yeah, you can recollect. From the murals, the old god of the sky was the old god's general. Like, they were the tactician.
So this is his war map. The one that brought us here.
Yep, pretty much. Azrael, what are you checking out? You checking out that desk?
Yep, I'm checking out what's in it.
You ruffle through a few of these drawers, and a lot of them are like stuck because they're like broken and tilted. You know, like a drawer in an old desk that just is like not budging. But you peek inside, and in a lot of the drawers, there's nothing there. In one of the drawers, there's a couple pieces of paper. And looking at that paper, it's written in that old dialect, but as a bounty hunter, you do immediately recognize that the shaping of the text and like a lot of the frilliness of the paper is that these are hits. Like, these are subject, location, like daily routine kind of like papers about these creatures, even without being able to read the text. This is probably like papers describing hits. Fell. What you looking at?
The first thing I do is when I like make the like round that corner. Is that like a bench or like a thing that I can't see over?
What thing?
Where is my button? This thing.
The thing? It's just a shelf.
It's a shelf. Can I see over it from this side?
No, it's like
No.
yeah, it's like 7 feet tall.
Okay, so when I round the corner, I'm gonna look over here, and if there's nothing visible, then I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna look at these like papers.
For note, because it probably isn't obvious, these things that are like on the wall, the actual wall of the map, those are shelves, so they're high up. They're not like tables on the ground. So like this right here, this right here, this right here are shelves. They're probably about, some of them are a little lower at like, they're like head level for most of you, but some are like really high in the air.
I'm more like I fucking like peek around the
Yeah,
corner.
no, I just wanted to to express that before anyone else said anything else, just in case. So there's a lot of height in here. What do you explain to me again what you're doing?
So these like wrapped up papers, I'm guessing, is what they are on this desk.
They're actually cloth.
That's what I'm. Cloth? Then are these like books or something right here?
Right there seems to be blank scrolls and like old ink.
Hmm. And then what is this right here?
That would be a bookshelf.
That would be a bookshelf. Same thing as well, just like empty.
No, it has a lot of old books that are worse for wear in most cases, but
I'll rifle through, see if I can find anything that's intact enough to not be legible by me, but maybe grab the cipher later.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Sure.
Whilst that is happening, is anyone else, Isaiah, Rav, you checking out anything?
Yeah.
I'll let you go first.
All right, Isaiah, what you going for?
I'm going over here.
Okay.
It looks like some bookshelves.
Yeah, these are places where they're more tome like than books. Like they're really big.
Okay.
I said this word.
Is it all written in that same cipher language, or is there anything I can pick up?
Yes, all of
Okay.
all of this is written in that language.
Fuck.
Give me an intelligence check real quick. Whilst you're doing that, Azrael, what was your investigation? Or sorry, not Azrael, Fell.
It's a 22.
It was a 22. You find 2 books.
Books.
Find 2 books.
Two
You
books.
find books. Sorry, you guys all have really, protagonist-y names, and it just jumbles up in my head.
Such true.
Rav Rethney gave me all the time. Azrael and Fel has gotten me a couple times. Isaiah, you're safe for now. Thank you for having a.
Oh yeah,
a
I just got a dude name.
He's just a dude.
Frank also just has a normal
Yeah,
dude name.
Frankie, Fran, Frank. All those are
safe.
Hey, this guy's a white dude you'd find in a Midwestern church. But
I don't know about
but I love it because but as a nickname. But on Frankie, the way Frankie looks, it's perfect. Okay, yeah, give me what was that intelligence check?
Oh, sorry, 14.
Very good. 14. You are pretty confident that you can get comprehend languages on this language to work. You just aren't exactly sure how, but it might include the cipher some way.
Rethny has the cipher, right?
Rav has a copy, and Rethney has a copy.
Oh, okay. Rob, you'll hear Isaiah kind of just like his, not looking at you, but his voice kind of just echoes in between these 2 bookshelves. Ravafina, I might need your assistance.
Oh, sure. Rob will kind of poke her head around this one, like she's like holding onto the side of it, like, yeah.
That's the copy of your cipher.
Oh, yeah. She'll walk over, she'll kind of dig around, pull it out, hands it over.
I will cast. I don't have the spell slots, so I might have to do it ritually. Yeah. I'm gonna say. Unfortunately, this may take a moment, so I will return it to you when I am finished.
Oh, sure. Rob will go look at the shelf.
Alright.
Isaiah we'll pull like 3 or 4 books down, tomes, and then open them all, and then in front of him we'll put the cipher, and we'll begin to ritually cast comprehend languages, like targeted on the cipher.
Alright. Rav,
But that's going to take 10 minutes.
Slow. Yeah, you begin doing that. These 3 tomes. The pearl. It's a pearl, right? What's the component of the spell?
For comprehend languages, I actually don't think that there's. It's just a pinch of soot and salt.
What the hell?
A pearl
Oh,
is
yeah,
is
sorry,
identify.
Duh. You take out this cipher. You start taking probably this more this like black salt that you have from your home,
Mm-hmm.
and you start dusting it over the cipher, and it starts to like almost like you know that. Oh my god, what were they? There was like this big trend a while ago where people would take the like something that it's like a plate that vibrates and they put sand on it and you vibrate it to a certain frequency and it begins to like make shapes. The salt begins to like vibrate into the shapes of the words on the cipher as you begin to cast this spell. Oh, Fina, you're looking at the shelf. You see on it, there's some broken. It's pottery. It definitely looks like artwork, like some very old form of like terracotta, not terracotta statues, but like basically little knickknacks that are like these tiny pieces of art made with like old clay or what have you. And there's also a little like a box. It sort of looks like a jewelry box, but it's like ornate and it has like a little felt on it and stuff. Yeah, that's what you see on the shelf.
I'll look into that jewelry box, Loki. You know I love me some jewelry boxes.
Look into that jewelry box. Yeah, you, and as you begin to open it, it sort of like cracks almost. Have you ever opened up something that has like a rusty hinge where it's stuck, it's creaking, but as you move it, it's like breaking. And you're about like it's like slightly ajar when you feel like if you go further, it will break open. But that's up to, it's up to you if you want to break it open or not.
Yeah, I'll try and like force it open. I don't want if it looks like it's going to like severely break, I'll like let go.
Mm-hmm.
But
you
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. As you continue to open it, it definitely cracks open, and this hinge is definitely like the loose kind of hinge now, where it's like this thing would, if it was in pure condition, would like close shut with force and then open with force. But now it's just like a floppy lid that you can just like close and open. You're looking at it, and it's a lot of that fluff that a lot of jewelry boxes have, and there's nothing in it. But you feel a little weight to it, and as you sort of move it around, you see this ornate ring. It is made of this sort of like very light colored gold. It might be gold. It definitely has that brassy tint to it, but it's on the lighter end of the color.
We have some white gold here, boys. White gold, 250, 250.
250. And inset in the middle is this blue gem with gold speckles in it. Like not that whitish gold, like of deep yellow gold. And they're moving. The speckles are moving, like almost in this like swirly wind pattern.
Guys.
Magic ring, magic ring.
Magic ring, magic ring. I mean,
Isaiah has identified.
Okay. Chill.
Okay.
I'll let you look at it, Isaiah.
Okay.
Don't worry. That was my go-to.
Fucking chucks the ring.
Rob will kind of be like studying
went to
it,
the
like kind of
box.
quizzically, like just like watching it move and be like,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
I got the cocked eyebrow, like that's crazy. And she'll put the drawbacks back, hold on to the ring. She'll kind of turn to Isaiah, like opening her mouth to say something, and then seeing that Isaiah is still casting this other spell, will be like,
As like he's
I'll
vibrating the
I'll just
page.
wait. Right.
Season 5 rating the page of this mind.
His mind.
Yeah, she'll I'll just wait, and she'll I guess make her way over to this shelf kind of thing. Just she doesn't pocket the ring, she's still just holding it in one of her hands.
Yeah. For sure. Your echo is like it's staying within the range that it needs to stay with you. It goes where you tell it, but sometimes it wanders on by itself, almost like it has a mind of its own, but not really. It's like a sim.
That's not super cool.
It's like a
It's
sim
like a sim.
that you have on the highest autonomy. Like, if you were to tell it to do something, it'd be like, drop all its shit and do it. But it's like, Mimo Horminoing. Swamimo. Like, looking at the
That was
shelf.
great.
The Doodle Bob echo.
Almost like fakely nodding in recollection of this shelf. Frankie, by you, Deldrick stands. Like as all of this is happening, you let the thing drop. Isaiah scolds you, and you're just kind of sitting there looking at the rug. And eventually, Deldrick, you hear the footsteps, and your mind's like pushes you to look at it instinctively in case it's a threat. And Deldrick's just standing there.
If he's perceptive, he'll see Frankie's hand go down to the sword and not touch it.
You looking on Deldrick's face, you see his eyes flash towards your hands, and then just before you even move the hands back, he's already looking back at the rug. Looking at him now, he is wearing that very ornate armor. He is still gaunt. He hasn't ate much, but he's looking a bit brighter just because of the situation he's in. And he's biting his cheek. You can see one side of his cheek is really clenched in.
I'll just look up at him. He's super tall, isn't he?
Yeah, he's decently tall. He's 6'4", 6'5".
Are you doing okay, Mr. Fuck, what's Rob's last name?
I was fully expecting
Leodon.
Frankie to go, Mr.
Mr.
Rob.
I'm dead. I'm not that stupid.
I am now. Thank you. How are you doing?
This place is really cool, but I'm not as happy about it as I thought I would be.
Why's that?
I don't know. Things keep getting complicated, and it's just not how I imagined it. But it's okay.
Life is, it's like that a lot. We build this image in our mind, and when things don't go our way, we tend to get freaked out, tend to worry if everything's alright because it wasn't the way we want it to be.
I don't really get out much.
Well, I mean, Rabbit Glade is a nice place. It's pretty, at the very least. It's a gem, I'd say, of Solent.
It looks nice, but nobody's actually nice.
You've had it hard.
I guess. It's all I really know.
Well, when all's said and done, if you want to leave, you can come with me. With your parents' permission, of course. I don't want to abduct a child.
I don't really have those. So, sure.
Alright then. At the very least, I assume that eventually when this is all said and done, you might go off on your own anyways, so I'd rather you do it with a person who can make sure you travel across the sand safely.
I'll ask my best friend and see what she thinks.
Of course. I'd like to meet them once we're out of this mountain.
Yeah. And Frankie just kind of shifts a little bit.
And his head turns attention to again, there is those murals on the walls here, but they don't have as much text. They're more of just battle scenes. They seem to be carved into the wall at different times. They seem to be more of oh, these are when a war general is so turned on by the fact that they defeated an army or something like that they cement it in their walls,
Bruh.
their fucking rooms forever. They're like,
No
oh
way.
yeah, look at this shit. I fucking demolished those bitches, that kind of shit.
I killed 1,000 people with maximum efficiency.
Oh no.
Laid waste to an entire group of people. All right. all of the events that happen next happen at the same time.
Okay, well, fuck.
Oh, big boy. Oh my god.
Have fun for the next
We're
10
about to get our
IRL
freaking asses
minutes.
kicked.
The next hour, we're gonna be living through this fucking whole room exploding.
We all get stabbed and die.
Oh, that's so funny. So the
Isaiah.
next events happen
I'm nervous.
all at the same time. Okay, well, fuck you.
Rusty's head explodes. Rob's legs break.
Oh, see,
Isaiah
no,
loses
I
his
thought-
heart.
I thought I deadass thought Talon was like, oh, all of those events just happened at the same time. So instead of it being like, oh, we're all about to die, it was just Isaiah's gonna have to take an hour to cast the spell.
There were some of them happened at the
Cut
same
off.
time.
Our legs cut off.
We all no clip through the mountain and
Yeah.
suffocate him.
The
Minecraft
was fake.
The Minecraft
Like Minecraft.
noises happen.
Quickly,
Ooh,
Isaiah, cast
ooh.
the spell magic on the floor.
Actually, I break
Out
a
of third level
block.
spell.
Actually, I break a block, and the signs underneath all of the carpet in this room breaks, and you all descend 400
No.
blocks onto dripstone.
Oh,
Okay.
I love it when we derail when something really something happens.
So true. Okay. Rethne, what are you doing now with this map in front of you? You've looked at it. Yeah, you've deduced that it's pretty much a war map. A lot of daemon symbols being crossed out. A lot of like victories and like land expansion, I guess. It's not like really that deep because they didn't like claim land, but they definitely were like pushing territories that the daemons had lived in.
It's kind of just like she kind of just like stores it in her mind.
Mhm.
She kind of just turns like away from it now, and now she's like looking at what everybody else is doing, and she's like, "Wow, where the fuck are the? Wait a second! Boom, 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 boom! Statue.
Statue. You see here a creature that looks not. At first you're like, oh, it's another sphinx. It's not. It is a creature that has a lot of features of like other animals. It has the head of an owl, has the wings of something more white and feathery. Probably like
Chimera.
I mean, it looks to you like angel wings, but it's probably an animal of some sort. But its claws, or what would be its talons if it were a proper bird, are more animal-like, more like paws.
Oh, the shit a griffin.
Wow.
And you see that its eyes are sort of staring towards another statue that is of similar make, different bird head, different sort of paw formation, same sort of wings. Yeah, as you're looking at it, it's very lifelike, actually. Like it is so much detail to it that it could be.
This thing's about to come alive and fuck us, dude. What the hell?
It's
The way you're smiling makes me scared.
It's super detailed, a lot like the walls of the cavern you first entered. You can definitely tell that the time taken to make this statue probably was in like the hundreds of hours. And you're starting to sort of get the idea of whoever made this place, whoever made all these things, all this architecture, whatever, had so much time on their hands that they were bored as fuck and just decided to like Minecraft chisel and bits this shit. Like, so meticulous that they just spend days on tiny little details like this. And you're looking at
the
yeah, that was the best thing I could think of. Something that was like so small and detailed that you're like really focused.
Why would you ever do this with this amount of time?
Exactly. I don't know why.
1 year each statue.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why David really wants the chisel and bits mod so bad. He spends a year making just the structure of the Dwarven Kingdom.
And then doesn't do anything.
And then doesn't do anything with it. He's like a lot of Minecraft builders. great at architecture and outer design, not of interior design. That's a lie. His interior design's good, but he doesn't furnish
His
it with
interior,
shit.
yeah.
He doesn't put shit in there. Other than a storage room. It's always a good storage room. Anyways,
Well,
you're
and then
looking at
there-
the statue.
yeah.
And like the way it's staring at the other statue, it's stagnant. It's not like doing that bullshit where it follows you with its eyes, but you are looking into its eyes at some point, and it does. You feel an emotion come over you, a sense of airiness, a sense of lightness. And as you're feeling that, you sort of feel your breath catch
Oh no. Oh
as
no.
a hand reaches from the beak out towards you. It's a
Oh,
very shadowy blue hand, this claw that sort of grasps towards your face. Azriel, what are you doing after you look at this? Essentially, what are these probably like assassination hit papers or whatever that you can't read on the desk?
I'm probably gonna go look at the map that Rethny just left and see if there's anything else on the table.
As you go to look at it, you're like Rethny is just leaving that space. As you look at it, you see all the details that Rethny saw. It's a little bit more confusing. You're not exactly used to like political wars and political killings. You're more like bounty, like this shit is for gold. But these are like territories, blah blah, all that stuff. And as you look, there is like this sort of like small letter on the other side of the table. Would you like to check it out?
Yeah.
As you go to look at the letter, it's pretty new. Well, it's not new. It's weathered. It's, has that splotch-like color to paper that gets just from being old, and whatever. But it's not tattered. It's not crumpling to dust. It's not like a lot of old paper in this room, which stands out to you a little bit. And if you touch it, it doesn't like shatter in your hands. It's actually like a decent paper that you can hold. Two Rethnies.
Yeah, I'll go on and open it and read it.
Okay. As you begin to open it, you pick up this letter and you unfold it, and it's actually written in common. It's not written in the dead language that everything else has been written in. And as you're reading like the first few words, this like this dear blah blah blah, you hear like this sort of like, as you're reading it with your mind in tangent with it, you hear this as you see these two arms like go out in front of you with these claws reaching for your face.
Yeah, no, this is phasmophobia.
It's quite literally,
Wow.
it's literally the Phasmophobia kill screen where those fucking claws reach out from
Right?
behind you and
Oh my
gutter grab
God.
you.
Except
Yeah,
this
this is
time
different.
there's a lot less of the Sweet Life on Deck theme being sung, and it is not Rowan being
a
killed.
lot less copyright from Big Time Rush getting our ass, because Gustavo Rock actually hates me. And awesome.
Well, yeah, because we sang the Sweet Life on Deck theme. Disney didn't even come after us.
No.
Big Time Rush once.
Yeah, fuck
And we were-
Nickelodeon. Fella, what
we
are you
were-
doing
we were-
after examining these books?
I am like, oh shit. Man, we haven't seen the fucking race in a minute.
Mhm.
I wonder if they're attacking the birds. Because I'm like, the door is open. They don't have to be in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I close my eyes, and using the keen perception, I want to try to make a perception check.
Go for it.
to listen for like specifically the birds or fucking race, whatever I can find.
Go for it.
That is 14 plus 3 for 17.
17. You're listening. And there's definitely a stillness that fell. You noticed enter the room after just like a minute in here. At first, it was like very like kind of windy and kind of spooky. That sort of moved away very quickly once you guys entered, and you're now realizing that, oh yeah, the wraiths don't have to be in this room anymore. You can't hear bird tweeting. You think the walls may be a little too thick for that, but you do hear like a sort of whispering wind that is coming from the direction that you know would be towards, I guess, the birds. You don't know if it's coming from the walls, if it's coming from the shelf that you're looking at right now, or what, but it's sort of in, if you could go through the walls towards the direction of the bird room. It's like in those zoos where you can go into the little area that has all the fucking animals. It's usually a temperate forest, and it's hot balls in there, but there's so many cool creatures in there. That's sort of like what that room is. But anyways, what would you like to do with this information?
I like 1, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I start walking out towards where the door is.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to get to the door?
Yeah, I'll get to the door.
Yeah, sure.
I'm fucking pass everybody.
Select.
Oh, bye, Fel.
I'm just checking on the birds.
Yeah, and as you're walking, the door, like, obviously is shut, but it can't, like, click shut, so you grab it and open it. You grab it through the fuck-ass hole that's in the handle now, and you pull it open.
Holy shit.
And right around the corner, as you're walking, that claw goes for your face.
Aw, you bitch. I'm behind the fucking door.
Isaiah, you're casting your little spell. I'm assuming you're still focusing on comprehend languages.
Yeah.
That vibration of the salt is like still going, and it's taking a while, but with each passing minute, like more sentences are formed from the salt onto the sentences on the cipher, and you can begin to see a lot of the tomes that you have displayed out. The words are like unforming, and the ink is like shifting and tetrising to like become common to your eyes.
That's pretty tight, actually.
As this is all happening, the sort of like the words are moving. Sometimes even words from other tomes are like being moved and shifted and changed in the air as they float to another tome to make the sentence make more sense. And as that vibration from the page sort of kind of like it's keeping it afloat barely above the tomes. You see the words shift from what was becoming common into like this swirly black pattern, this confusing pattern, and you realize it's not the words changing. It's like how when you put a straw in water and the displacement moves it. You see now that there's like this illusion of wind sort of changing how the shapes look, and as that illusion like breaks through the page, you see that claw raising through, and you're like out of it for a second. You're like, oh, this is my fuck ass imagination again. And then you realize that claw is the same that you saw from the clairvoyance as it's reaching up, and you see that terrifying face break through the page as well.
Oh, you're just supposed to hop on with the spell? And I like lean back.
Summon Wraith! If that was the spell, you'd be set. Rob, you're looking at these scrolls. Well, these books, scrolls, whatever may be on this shelf. Anything you'd like to look for specifically?
No, not really. Rob is like looking at the books as a distraction to be like, look, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
But it's still just thinking about like the ring, and it's like, I wonder what it does. What if it does do anything?
Yeah,
no,
you're like looking, cool. And then every so often you're like peering back at the ring, like you're like, oh, this is so much cooler. I'd rather.
Yeah.
I'd rather be looking
straight up.
It's when you have. It's like when you're shopping with a friend and you're like, "Oh wow, look at all these other things," and you're just like keep looking back to the thing you really want to buy in your hand, and you're like, "Should I?" But it's like so cool. I'm so gonna do it. And
It's
you're
also like when you're shopping with your parents and you're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, mom, dad, let's totally get that." And then you look at your phone and go, "Holy shit, we've been here for an hour."
Mm-hmm. At some point, you look back to your Echo, and the Echo's still just doing that nodding. It's like pretending to be you looking at the books. And then at some point, you turn back to look at your Echo, and your Echo looks like the Wraith, just standing there. That shadowy night air just staring back at you, bright gold eyes staring into yours. And you can almost see through it as your Echo is like turned in like a fighting stance, but the silhouette of your Echo is like perfect with the silhouette of the Wraith. So it's making this really trippy image of the of like the Wraith superimposed on your Echo, and you're like, I didn't know it could do that. Oh wait. Frankie and Deldrak. Frankie, what would you like to do?
After having that conversation with Mr. Leodon, I'm going to honestly, I don't know. It looks like everyone's looking at everything, so there's probably nothing really helpful that I can even do.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of stare at the ground.
Okay. Yeah, you're sort of staring at the ground, and Deldrex is eventually like, do you want to check out anything else? Look at the... I know some people are looking at the shelves.
They're all like way smarter than I am, so I'll just let them look at the stuff.
Okay. I mean, I'm not smart either, other than when it comes to fighting tactics. That's really about it.
What's the best fighting tactic ever?
Well, there's different tactics for different situations. There's not one catch-all.
Well, there's ghosts in here, right? So,
Yes.
how about for that?
Well, for ghosts, when you attack them, usually your weapon floats through them. Doesn't really hurt them as much. I mean, unless your weapon is magical, or I mean, I think most creatures that are undead don't like silver. But
My weapon's magical,
is it? Then you should be fine.
so I should just hit them with that.
Probably. I mean, unless you can cast spells, but again, I'm not a spell user, so I don't know what spells are most effective against
I can't.
creatures.
My best friend can sometimes. She's pretty good at it.
That is a good dynamic to have. A duo that can cast spells and can't. Come on, let's go check out this cloth. And
I'll just like follow him.
yeah. You guys go over to this table. Frankie and Deldrak, they don't encounter any wraiths at the start of this combat.
Damn, I was had a cool thing. It's okay.
All right. Now is when we start initiative. So,
I'm fucking kill myself.
I
rolled bomb.
I would love if everyone gave me a little initiative check. Go ahead and send it into the chat. If you know how, you can place yourself in the initiative tracker. If not, no worries. I can do it.
I'm getting out the real dice for this one.
Oh, yeah, fuck those other dice.
Rolled a natural 19.
25. You have a +6 to initiative?
Yeah, because I'm a cool rabbit guy, and you're not. and I'm
Uh,
super
Me and
dexterous.
Frankie got beef, dude.
Me and Frankie got
That was me, not Frankie. It
Oh my
just
God,
so happens that
there we
Frankie
go.
is me.
Me and Frankie got beef.
Frankie
For real,
is-
for real. Unsquashable beef.
I
I'm
like
17.
remembered how to put it in, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't see it on there.
I think it's because it's a different initiative. It might not be. Basically, click your character, hit the 3 dots, and then there should be a little note page-looking thing that says "Add to initiative."
170, man.
I can actually add you to initiative. I did it, Rob. I added you.
I'm looking at the initiative tracker and it's not showing up.
I just added you though.
Yeah, but I can't see it though.
I think
What you roll, I
think-
can edit it.
I think Rob is talking about the like sword cross thing, like the actual initiative.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't see anything.
Weird.
Let me refresh. There it is. Jesus Christ, why was it not letting me do it? Thank you, thank you.
Big 12, Isaiah. Sorry. Alright, I'm taking it too far now.
Frankie.
It's crazy.
Oh, bitch boy.
It's so funny because Kay and I, before I guessed it, we were like, Isaiah and Frankie are gonna be besties. They're gonna get into so much trouble together.
Mhm.
And then my bestie did not like Isaiah, and so that means I don't like Isaiah.
Yeah, your bestie doesn't like writers.
Me and your bestie.
Yeah,
might
from the
get
first.
along.
Oh, it's probably made. I was like, oh, this is gonna be.
Fel and your bestie might get along.
I bet they would actually.
Yeah.
Alan knows something we don't.
Oh shit! Yeah, I should probably.
Alan knows something we don't.
Um,
So
Alan
surprised.
knows a lot of things we don't.
what? No. This can't be happening.
Talon does know a lot of things. Like, how to do taxes. None of us know how to do taxes except for Talon.
I definitely know how to do taxes.
Not anymore. Talon took that information from all of us.
That sucks.
I stole it.
Along with the information on how to swim. Those two
Really
things
not
none of us
good.
can do except for
I only
Talon
have
now.
one. I can only have one at a time. Do taxes or swim.
Or swim. Well, I imagine a world where Talon is the only one out of this friend group that knows how to swim and is like, I'll teach you guys how to swim every waking moment.
This is a weird ass alternative universe where I'm the only one in Agak that can swim, and I'm like, all right, guys.
All right, swimming lessons, and you throw us in like an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Fucking, here's my YouTube series on how to swim. First off, don't drown, and I show a video of me drowning. Second off, don't do this. Don't do this one simple thing, and you'll be able to swim.
What is that thing?
Don't drown. First up, Frankie. You hear a bunch of people yelp in surprise as this begins to enter the chamber again. This haunting whistle, this faint breeze against your fur, and Yellowcar's like, Frankie, there's things. Frankie. Pay attention, Frankie! As you look up, you see reaching out for people these wraiths. And you feel this sort of whistle on your back. As you look behind you, floating above the table. This wraith staring directly at you and Deldrak, but is more concerned with you.
I think, yeah, when Yellowcar, like, literally yells, and Frankie is like, this, like primal, like, fear wells up within him. And he springs into action, and I think Deldrak hears in his head. He hears, like, Mr. Leadon, look out! And Frankie's gonna jump forward, but, like, under Frankie's voice is the voice of Yellowcar quietly. And Frankie will, like, push him out of the way, drawing his longsword, and is gonna strike down with 2 hands
All right,
on this wraith, just like trying to cut it in half.
go for it.
Would you say that? Would you maybe put the wraith here so that he's in, so that Deldrick is in his range? Because you kind of had it half and half.
Yeah.
It would be helpful if he was right
Yeah, of
next
course.
to it.
Yeah, of course.
Nice. All right, and now I'm gonna roll to hit it.
All right.
I don't think Frankie understands flanking, so I'm not gonna try and get it. That is a 16.
16 hits.
Hey,
Roll that.
All right.
damage.
you're
Rabbit boy.
Rabbit boy.
Rabbit boy.
Bitch.
Well,
okay.
That's
Oh,
for
I rolled
one-
a 10 on a D10.
That's for one rabbit bitch only. Okay, that's Ren. She's the only one deserving the rabbit bitch title.
21 points of
Rabbit.
damage with sneak attack.
Damn, how much?
As I think 21.
Holy
Rolled
fuck.
10 on my D10. I think Frankie like thinks he's gonna come down, but he like jumps up and the blade is just already sticking in the wraith, and he's like surprised, and it's like in his chest.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Yeah. You watch as this. I mean, obviously you've used your sword before, but that shine, that like beautiful glimmer that it has, flashes, reflecting the beating sun that is like coming down from the top of this sun that has not moved yet. And as it shines, you drag your blade down the wraith, and you can feel it burning almost, and it just as it pulls back, and that shadows like slowly reform on it, but it's still like almost in half as the two different sides like flow back and forth. You like look back at Deldrak, and he's just like surprised that you noticed it first and that you pushed him out of the way to attack it first.
Also, you didn't put him in initiative.
All sacks. Deldrak. Wow,
You
look at
did.
you. Good for you. He got like, what's that? 14. Good for him. All right. Next up is Azriel.
Oh my god. Hold on, my iPad just fucking crashed. D&D Beyond.
That's so unfortunate.
Hold up. While that fucking loads, I think he's gonna fucking freak out and try to get away from it.
All right. Yeah, these sort of
So you said it's
wraith-like arms reaching for around your face as you just
The most normal reaction.
yeah, as you just like duck under and like dodge to the side.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, and when they do that, they're gonna... I'm just gonna move them, like, 3. They're gonna get their dagger out.
Okay,
When they
yeah,
do
you ready
that.
that dagger. As you leave, the wraith like brings its claws down as you like begin to move out of the way. Let's see. Your AC is 19. Jesus Christ. Let's see.
That's really bomb.
Damn. Yeah, misses. As this wraith, you can feel the wisp of shadow like touch your leg, and the cloth that is like on your pants begins to sort of like almost wither and crumble. But it misses you.
Yeah, and then...
As you back out, you get into that sort of like that sunlight beating down on you, and you ready your daggers. Anything you'd like to do? Which dagger? It's the dagger of venom.
The Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's just gonna swing.
Okay.
And I rolled a 23.
All right. So this would be you would be throwing your dagger if you want to hit from this.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah. You throw your dagger. 23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
7 points of damage, and this is magical because the dagger venom is magical. All right, yeah, you watch as this dagger flies in the air, and it sinks into its body, and almost like it's cutting through jello, just slowly falls down. And as it makes that like fault line path going down the wraith. It just like burns in it again until it eventually reaches the bottom of the wraith, and it just falls fast and clatters against the bench. The wraith like turns like. Is there anything
Ew.
else you'd like to do? Ew. Ew. Oh my god. Ew.
With a key point, could I make that a stunning strike?
Let's see. It may have to be a melee attack.
Yeah, no, it says that. I found it.
Gotcha. Yeah. You
Damn.
can, what you could
Isn't it
do if you wanted
There's a
to.
range melee.
Does Monk get a range melee?
I thought that the throwing the dagger is considered a ranged melee attack.
Well, it says melee weapon attack. So it doesn't say melee specific. It says the weapons melee. So if we wanted to go with that,
I think whenever you're talking about weapons, ranged attacks and melee attacks are two different things. So I don't think there is a ranged melee. What you could do if you wanted to, you would be getting in the wraith's like its area, but you would pick up the dagger and then you could make. I think you have extra attack at this level, and then if you wanted to, you could also key point flurry of blows. Or you could just make that extra melee attack and try to make it a stunning strike. But yeah, that would be getting in his area, his space. I can't do that to you.
yeah, that'd be fine.
So you stay there, or you go up to the wraith?
Well, I'll go up to it.
Alright,
I'll do the
so-
flurry of.
Oh yeah, so you make your way. You don't. You get one attack before needing to do key points to do more attacks.
Yeah. So I did. I do get 2 actions at this level.
Yeah.
I rolled. Oh, here, I think it was a 22.
22.
Yeah, 22.
Hits. Yeah. Go ahead and give me that dagger damage.
And the damage was 9.
Nice. And this one you can make it a stunning strike if you wish.
Yep, and I'll do that.
Slay.
Yeah, and that'll make it my turn. Also, while I'm in the area, I did pick that up, right? Like the dagger back up.
Yeah. To make that attack, you the first
Yeah.
thing you do is back up and throw the dagger, and as it slowly sinks and clatters against the bench, you dart forward, and as the wraith guns for your head above, you dart down, grab the dagger, and slice up. And as you do, you aim almost for where it has a brain. If it was alive, like the former echo of a brain. Yeah, it's a Constitution save, I believe, for stunning strike.
I think it was con save of 15. Let me double
Save
check that
of
right quick.
15.
Yep, 15.
Balls. No way, these things don't. What the fuck? These things are not immune to stun?
You're about to stun a ghost right
I'm
now.
So unbelievably distraught right
Also-
now. How the fuck is a
also-
wraith not a... That's so crazy. Yeah.
The monk weapons are magical too,
Mm-hmm.
since level 6.
Congratulations, you stunned something that isn't there. As you drag that blade upwards towards where its brain would be, you just slash through it, and as this wraith begins to fully separate into 2 different ghost-like shrouds, it's trying to put itself back together, but it's just yeah, this thing is stunned. That is crazy. I didn't know that they could be stunned. I mean, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Slay. Next up! Phil!
Man. Fuck this thing. I'm transforming.
Man! Fuck this thing, I'm transforming. Okay, Wolf Boy. Here's your bunk ass wolf token.
Oh no, we have to add everything to it again.
Yep. Or I could do a funny. Can I just put this on top of you
And just lock it.
and just attach it? Yeah.
I think my AC goes up too. Shit. Like it goes up by.
It's like rage, right?
Whatever.
It's a lot like Rage. There's some differences.
On all levels, except especially physical. Phil is
Except-
wolf.
Okay. Yes, I do have a +1.
What in the mobile music is this?
The vocal music? No way.
This is like Merge Mansion or some bullshit. It's that
Merge
one-
Mansion
it's that
is
one-
despicable.
Yeah, it's that one mobile game where it has like this whole huge lore with the grandma and like getting arrested and you have to take over her mansion or whatever. Fucking, I know people have seen that shit.
No. Yeah, the stats underneath it. Whatever. I have an AC of 16 now.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just move. Yeah. You'll be in charge of moving both of them. I don't give a shit anymore.
Okay. 16. I'm gonna just.
Oh yes.
Oh, it's so good.
So you
I'd
move through
like
the door to
split off.
face this.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start beating the shit out of it.
All right, sick. Go ahead and swing.
And by start beating the shit out of it, I actually mean just one punch, man, because that's all I can do at this level.
One punch.
Uh,
Don't worry, the ball music is picking up.
oh, it's gonna be a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Sweet. That is, and I believe these are magical as well for my
I
claws.
believe they are.
I do not get sneak attack because
Nope.
there's no conditions.
Nope.
It's just 8
8
8 damage. 8
All
just
right.
8 points of damage. I don't even think it's bludgeoning, piercing, or it's bludgeoning or slashing.
Up to you. Are you punching or are you clawing?
I'm
Alright.
decking this motherfucker.
Alright, yeah. You slam your fist and you're like, oh, I should. You're not expecting a lot of resistance. You're like, my hand might go into the wall, but fuck it, I'm a wolf. And as you do, you push your fist into its face and it just kind of goes. And as you push through it, your fist does hit the wall, but bringing with it this like puff of dark smoke as it just scatters against the wall. And you can see that the head of this wraith sort of shrinks a little bit due to the loss of mass. Just. All right. Is that your whole turn?
That's-
The one attack
that's
bonus
the
action,
whole-
hyper. Okay.
That's my whole. Yeah, that's my whole turn.
All right. Next up, Hrethni. Before you see this like emerging.
I'm killing it. It's dead right now.
So true.
It's already dead. It's done.
Rethny gets down to
Power
business.
Power word kill.
God. You're
Guys, you know what that means?
disgusting.
It has less than 150 HP. Kevin has confirmed this. We're definitely keeping track.
Doesn't. Give me a second. I don't
Give me
have
the
it right.
6. What's going on here?
Okay, what are you doing? Are you
let's
raging?
take a look here. No, not yet. They haven't pissed me off yet.
They haven't pissed me off yet.
You know what? That's the correct answer.
It hasn't pissed me off yet. First, it kind of like startles her because she's not expecting a fucking hand to come out of this fucking statue that she's looking at intently.
Mm-hmm.
So she grabs like her glaive from behind her and she fucking slashes the hand.
All right, yeah. You take out this glaive as this like thing is like reaching fully out from the statue. It's just like. Go ahead and make that glaive.
You're too good at making those ghost noises.
16 hit.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay.
Now And this
Is
weapon
it-
is magical, so it does deal full damage.
Magical glaive?
Magical glaive +1. Rob spent a lot of money on it.
Damn.
Thank God, too.
yes, bro.
Here's something
Wait.
more we need to decide, Rob. Your whip is a +1 whip. However, I believe that is because we were looking for a hot fix to the feat giving you a +1 damage to your whips.
No, I bought. No, I remember, Your Honor. I remember buying because I was like, Rob wants a really cool whip. How much can I find for a really cool whip? Back
Who did you
in
buy?
Alurin.
Oh, Alurin.
Yeah.
You mean Alurin where you have
I
all
actually
your...
remember this scene, but I don't
Alurin,
know.
No!
all your magic
about it.
items taken
Yeah.
by the Lord.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it.
I let you
Did I
keep
not?
Lauren,
I let
where
you
we're
keep your
war
+1
criminal
shield.
Lauren.
I didn't. Did I not buy a whip at the market?
No.
Did I only buy the Rethny glaive?
You
I
only
think you
bought the
only
Rethney
bought
glaive
the Rethney
because
glaive.
I did offer you the whip, and you're like, "Oh, that's so much money."
Okay, don't worry. I have a fix to this. Continue. Keep going.
You're just gonna beat the shit out of it with your echo.
If so,
No.
to fix this, I'm gonna because I've learned how to add misc bonuses to items, so I'll get rid of the magic items so we don't have the confusion in the future. In the future, like you aren't gunning for a magic whip right now.
In the future, so that way when you get this +5 magic whip or some shit like that.
+5?
Yeah, it's gonna be +25 now that you said
That'd be
something,
something
Michael.
fucking
Great.
great. I tell you what. Don't worry though, guys. I got to solve for this. I got the fix all solution.
You getting a new whip?
Oh, sorry, you have a pretty whip in your inventory now.
Yeah, I have a pretty whip.
And then
I just didn't equip it because I was like, oh, this is the whip that I like.
I think it's the one we bought from the twins when Roth
Yeah.
got the armor commissioned for Parrot.
Oh, Slate, yeah, this one already has the miss bonus added to it. 'Cause I'm a genius.
Which one?
The pretty whip. It already has the solution that I did. So when you
Yeah, I haven't-
yeah,
I have it written down on my. See, I haven't been using that one though. I don't have that one equipped.
yeah.
I have my 1d6 plus 7 written down, so I remember it.
Yes, it would be 1d6 plus 6. Because it's your dex
Oh,
plus. Because we had to go through this last time. It was
Right,
very
and then I
confusing.
leveled up, and I was like, "Do I get a +1 to this?" And you were like, "Yeah, we talked about this now. Talked about this." And that's why it's +7 now. It's because I got something.
Did you?
Yeah,
Was it because you took ability score improvement?
maybe I don't remember, but we talked about it.
We said something, and you now have.
I think I did. Hold on, I'll go look. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, haters. I did.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait.
Was it not in D&D Beyond? Was it like a blue circle?
No, I was right. I did take a dexterity thing.
Okay. So yeah, your dex would be a +3, plus your proficiency bonus, which is +3. That's +6. And then that edited +1 as well. So that should be +7. Yeah, correct. My bad. So I'm confused on why this is not. It should be +7. And then 2.
Actually, point Rowan.
No, because Rowan is correct. I'm just wondering why D&D, because it has the damage bonus correctly on it. It's just not doing it.
Shoot, Michael, what are you doing, dog? You can't smile. You can't. Yes, there you go. There you go. Shit.
Jesus Christ.
We just can't talk at all because if we talk at all, Michael smiles, and if Michael smiles, Michael blinks. Michael
Yeah.
blinks.
Literally.
Woo.
Yeah, Rethny, what damage did you?
I was waiting for you to. Alright, is it a D8 or a D6?
For a glaive, if you're holding with 2 hands, it's a 1d10. If it's
Oh my god. You probably did. grab it with both hands then. Hold on, let me find my D10 in this stack that I have.
I'm imagining that
I
Rethany
believe.
definitely
No, that's
got this
not
thing
it.
with two hands.
Is this my
And it
D10?
instantly dies.
Yeah, this is my
Bruh.
D10. Shit, I dropped it on my phone. I did a... Is this a 9 or a 6? Oh my god.
There should be a dot on it, or maybe like
Is
a
it
line.
is it the bottom? If it's on
If
the
it-
bottom, is
If
that
it's
a
on
6?
the bottom, yeah. So if the
Okay,
yeah,
6.
the bottom is like the bottom. Anyways, 6 plus your strength is plus 3.
Is it? Hold on.
I think it's plus
God
4.
damn it.
So 10. You did 10 points of damage.
Woohoo! Fuck you! Fuck you, Ray!
This
Fuck you,
glade,
Ray! Your hand is now gone!
as you pass through it, the length of this glaive like shunts through the like chest to mid shoulder area, and the blade itself actually almost exits the wraith as you're beginning to like push through it. The blade almost like scrapes against the stone statue behind, and as you drag down, the wraith isn't like split in half like the other attacks that I've been doing slashing. It's like pushed down with the force of the pull as you just kind of like poof it down into the stone. Its form almost phases through the floor, but like pushes back up as you just deal blunt force trauma to a ghost. I believe you have a bonus action if you wish, and movement. But I believe you've made all of your attacks.
Oh, we'll low back in. Let me say here, I'm probably just gonna back up.
Just gonna back up, alright.
Poop poop right there.
As you back
You're
up,
gonna
it's
have
like
to-
it's
you're
like
gonna ha-
reaching for your ankles.
You're gonna have to work for it,
You're
bitch.
gonna have to work, bitch. Well,
Not
it's
that hard.
not
It's-
that hard.
Yeah,
Your AC is 11, and I rolled an 11 on the die.
you're gonna have to put a moderate amount of effort
A
in.
moderate
man.
amount of effort. All right, yeah. This you do feel the wraith's like fingers touch against your ankle. Give me a second. How much damage is this? All right, Rethny, you take.
Just fucking mark me dead. My Achilles heel has been torn.
My Achilles heel has been withered away. You take 15 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god. Kill me now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I ain't got nothing to this con. 15.
How much?
15.
Rethny, you barely save as
Uh-huh.
you feel this necrotic touch not only like gathers on your skin, but it's almost pulling on your soul, but you shake it off as this creature just this like string of it trying to take this energy from you as it just breaks as you pull away.
Oh, the next turn. Mm-mm.
The next turn.
It's over for this bitch.
The next turn that happens is probably theirs. After, or at least that's gonna happen to you.
I mean, my next turn.
Wait one more turn and then I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
Now I don't know why it says the whip says +6, because I don't think do you add proficiency to damage when you're proficient with the weapon? I think that's what I'm thinking about. It's not, you don't add it to damage,
no.
right? Yeah, okay.
Because I think
So it should be 3 plus the extra 1 from the feet, so it should be +4. I don't know why it's saying +6. I don't care anymore.
it's a +6. Whoa.
We'll fix it some
Later.
other day. That's a future talent problem.
We ain't gotta fix shit. It's perfectly fine. It ain't broken yet.
It's fucking bound to be.
No, it ain't.
After Rethny, Rav.
Ah,
You have this wraith between you and your echo.
it's like, why did my grandma just text me? Hold up. Brown eyes right now. She's been on my trip from like a month ago. Freak. Anyways. So this ring that I have in my hand, it's magical, right? Like I can tell that it's probably magical. Can't tell what kind of magic or like whatever, but I can tell it's probably magical, right?
You're gonna check it, man.
It's definitely, I mean, moving rings don't usually do that. So
Right?
yeah,
It's not
got
the sort
it's
of
got
normal
something.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got two options right now, and I want you to tell me which one you like more. I can put this ring on my hand and start throwing some fisticuffs,
With one hand. You just one-handed fisting.
or I can put it on my whip.
Oh.
I'll let you choose
I-
which one you want to allow.
Am dead.
Oh, holy shit. I think you can put it on your whip, and obviously you'll be doing more damage at the risk of damaging the ring. If you put it on your hand, you can be doing damage, but you won't be like actively scuffing the ring or hurting or anything like that.
I don't want to mess it up. You don't know what's
Mess
going
it
on
up.
in there. I don't know.
What's your strength?
It's okay.
I mean, like
It's a 14.
It's a +2, so you'll be dealing 3 damage with each hit if you hit.
You'll probably be doing better if you did without magic above table. I think the idea of Rav being like, well, it's a ghost, so I should fucking punch it with this ring is also pretty cool, though.
I mean, I get 2 attacks.
It's true.
I can
True.
totally punch it and then hit it with the whip.
And then you get another attack because you're echo.
That's pretty tight.
All right.
And
Bravo.
You also have an action surge and all that.
So true, so true. Bravo, the one ring this bitch and slip it onto her finger.
Flick it up. Catch
Yeah.
it.
So, start pulling her finger, it goes on, it's like, not actually. Rob, kind of holds it up and puts it on. And then I'm gonna swing.
It's actually too small for you. Just kidding.
That'd be crazy.
Continue.
So I'm gonna swing.
Yeah, you swing.
Thanks.
I'm a quick.
This image of
That's
Rob
a
having
nat
to-
20 to hit for 25.
Okay. In Concordis, we do crits on unarmed strikes, so 6 damage as you just fucking slam this magic ring into this wraith. Where do you punch it? Head, shoulders?
You know what?
knees, toes?
I'm actually gonna go for its sternum.
It's sternum.
Sternum! It's
Never have I
ghostly
s-
sternum.
So you just fucking.
Bruh.
Is this like when you guys were on the rune set aisle and you were trying to figure out if that person was dead, and Rob was like, "Well, if you push your fingers
If
into
you
the
rub- If you rub your fist against the sternum, it creates an extremely ouchy feeling.
extremely
And nobody can
agonizing
just.
pain."
Rob, Rob just knows that, Rob knows about the sternum, I guess.
Rob
Rob
Rob's
loves
read
the
one.
sternum.
Rob read one book about how uncomfortable the sternum was when you rub against it and was like, yeah, I can use this active torture method later on in life.
Yep. Just
The-
like how Rob, for some odd reason, knows shit about alligator and crocodiles. Well, I don't know why. It does.
The ring is like glowing in your. It's not glowing, but like that swirling pattern in your hand is like moving, and as you go to punch, the ghostly visage of, because these things look like they have bones. It's more like just for aesthetic. But as you like punch into it, the ring easily slips into the
Fantasy
form, and then your fist feels like it's moving through jello. But as you push, you can watch these ghostly ribs and sternum that aren't actually there, but they crack and break against your ring and just like dissolve into its form as it goes.
All right. Bitch! Anyways.
You
My
punch
bad,
it.
y'all.
You punch him with your left, taking out the whip with your right, and
Yeah,
Alright.
absolutely, actually. I'm gonna roll to hit.
slap his ass.
Okay, well that was a nat fucking one, so I guess me punching it really threw off my balance.
You're like
as I'm right in its fucking face.
You're super far forward as you threw all of your force into this punch, and as your like fist moves through the visage, you like pop out, and you're trying to ready yourself with the whip. And as you go, the whip doesn't even fully untangle, as it doesn't reach the air, just and slides against the ground. But you're like in a much better position to make another whip attack if you'd like, or have your echo do it.
Low key, that scared me. I think actually, unfortunately, I would totally love to take a third attack here, but I think unless I take Action Surge, my Echo cannot attack, because I think it has to originate from my own two actions.
It has been a second since I looked at Echo. Give me a second.
And you like unleash Carnation and just have it get an attack.
I actually so can. You're so
whenever
right,
you take
actually.
the attack action, you make one additional melee attack from Echo.
And this will be like at full damage with her whip, so.
Wait, hold on. Remind me again.
And flanking, right?
So whenever
Ooh!
Whenever you
Sorry.
Oh yes, you do have advantage. Go ahead
Can
and
I roll my whip?
Yeah, re-roll that nat 1. You already got a nat 20 with the fist. Go ahead and re-roll that.
Alright, that's
Thank you, Michael.
15 plus 7.
I'm the best guest ever.
Hits.
Honestly, Michael Slay.
Hits, yeah.
Alright, let me roll my 1d6.
We'll just flavor it as the whip is kind of limp in your hand. You're readjusting as you actually make the attack.
Am I going off of... So it's 1d6 plus 6 or plus 7 down? Tell me right now.
In actuality, it would be 1d6 plus 4.
No.
So yeah, you can do 1d6 plus 6 for now.
I'll cripple to 6, but I ain't going all the way down. You'll hurt my feelings.
You hurt my feelings.
Alright, that's an 8. That's
Eight?
an 8 damage, yeah.
Definitely, as you watch this whip strike against the form of the wraith, it's the flash of the crack against it barely makes the wraith sort of like move, and you do realize that any weapon that's not magical will probably do half damage, but 4 damage to it.
Alright, and then in order for my Echo to attack, I do have to unleash Carnation, right?
Yes, you have to use the ability, of which you can do one time. But it's whenever you make the attack action.
You know what? I'll call it at those two.
Okay, yeah. After the punch and this whip attack, you watch as the wraith is like, and is moving, and you watch as its like left hand goes to reach up for you, and as it reaches through the bright light, it burns and singes, and it goes and turns back towards you and sort of moves further in. Next up is Deldrak. Deldrach. Don't look at me like that. I can say his name however I want. Frankie, as you watch next to you, Deldrak is now like into it. Like instead of that surprise, he's using that momentum to carry himself. He moves forward and flanks with the creature that you just hit.
The Wraith.
The Wraith.
Wraith number 6.
Wraith number 6. You did 21 damage to this thing. Deldrak
I caught it off guard.
The Deldrak is going to make this attack with advantage because he's flanking. Because I'm now remembered the flanking rules. You watch as Deldrak pulls out his blade, and as he drags it across his armor, the spark that is being made against metal of metal against metal wreaths the entire blade as he invokes a spell. He doesn't know spells, but he knows spells. He's just like
He's like Geralt.
He's like I can't cast like a wizard, so I don't know spells, but like I can just invoke them. They're like my special things. They're more innate, is basically.
I get it. He's
yeah,
super
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
He's the best.
He's the best ever. Everyone should love him. He is the main character of Concordis, actually.
True.
All of this has just been... Remember how I said the sessions we did before we started recording Concordis was the precursor? I lied. This has all been the precursor. Welcome the main character of the story, Deldrak. But no, he drags his blade across his gauntlet, sparks, and this holy flame like wreaths his blade. And as he brings it up, he drags it down, and you watch this wraith just become wreathed in holy flame. This is gonna be a lot of damage. Okay.
Bruh.
I think I'm gonna be a lot of damage.
Did he cast a smite? Was that what that was?
Yeah, he cast a smite spell.
Oh, sick.
He cast what is it called? I think it's no, it's not branding smite. Is it?
Steering smite?
Yeah, it's
Or it could be
yeah, no, it's
branding
smite. Thank you. Seeing smite is 1d6 fire damage. Okay, yeah. At first, like, that flame drags across the wraith, and it just begins to ignite that sort of smoky air within the wraith, and just you seeing these like tiny kindling sparks just flash within the bluish form of this, and it starts to begin to glow like this yellowish red color, and then eventually, as the blade is dragged out of the wraith, Deldrak snaps his fingers, and a radiant explosion happens inside the Wraith's form again as he divine smites. Which he only does at 2nd level, but because this is undead, it does an extra d8.
Oh, shit.
Yes, go father. Yes, eat.
Because you dealt 21 damage to this thing, is the only reason that this one attack from Deldrak is able to kill it. But as this divine explosion happens within the Wraith, as this sort of like chain reaction of flame and spark and radiant energy clashes inside the Wraith, and you watch its entire blue form just begin to glow this brilliant light until it reaches its yellow eyes that are the only thing that is reminiscent of sunlight, and as it does, it just becomes this form of bright energy. And as a flash happens, you watch as its eyes become the only thing that is blue. You watch as like all of its shadow and night-like form condense into where its eyes were, and that bright light that encompasses its eyes begins to flood its actual form. And you watch before you as this wraith changes.
What? I'm sorry? It changes?
Mm-hmm. Before you is a wraith that looks more golden, more bright. Its eyes are that sort of like lightish blue, and it just...
Bruh.
And it's like looking at you. And it's just peering at you. Its arms settle down at its side, and it turns to Deldrak. And Deldrak is like readying another hit, and as like... Sorry, this music just beamed in my ear. As Deldrak goes to like slice again, the spirit like pulls back and puts up a hand. And Deldrak's like, what the fuck?
Wait, so you didn't do that?
Not intentionally. I don't know if I should hit it.
Don't hit it.
Okay, I won't hit it. Just puts the blade back down at the side, and the wraith sort of like puts its hand down. With that, after Deldrak's turn, it's the spirits of the night sky's turn. as you watch all of them move in synchronization. Around you, Fel.
Mhm.
Popping
Yeah.
out of the walls.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Surrounding you. As these wraiths pull from the walls.
Okay.
You're surrounded. Okay.
I'm surrounded.
You're surrounded. Let's go with this in clock rotating order. We'll start
In clock rotating order?
in clockwise rotating order.
In
Starting
cock
with
rotating
one
order.
in cock order. Starting with one. Rethny, you watch as this wraith goes for you and then sees you standing in the sunlight. As you begin to feel this breeze against your form. I need you to make a... What is it? Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Mhm.
Okay. Gotta do math. Shit, where the fuck? $19.
19. You feel this wind is trying to tug you out of the sunlight, but that waft of wind just pushes against your form. You watch your hair flow in front of your face, just... and the wind does nothing, and the wraith's like...
You gotta be quicker than that.
And so the wraith moves over this way to stand behind Azrael.
Oh, yippee.
Azrael, you feel this wraith like move behind you as one is in front of you as well. They're both going to make attacks at you at advantage, which they're gonna need because you have such a fucking high AC. Thank God. Fuck you. Okay, one of them misses, one of them hits. The wraith that you... Oh wait, no, one's stunned! Never mind. And I don't think an incapacitated creature can give flank. I believe that is part of the rules.
I would believe that stunned creature can't.
Flanking 5e.
I don't think it says.
It wouldn't say anything stunned. Flanking is like an optional rule by the book. Let's see.
Dude, the winds in this song are going fucking crazy.
Another benefit of stunned is that a creature cannot be part of a flank until it wears off.
Yeah, a creature can't flank while it's incapacitated. Incapacitated is different than stunned. But I think the stun can give...
I'd say that's just up to you. Flanking
Yeah.
is like a home rule that's determined by like two creatures that pose a threat to the creature. And
I
the human.
think a creature that can't do anything with its actions, bonus actions, or reactions can't aid in flanking a creature because it can't do shit to that creature. So in that moment, you're not afraid of it, so you can focus all your attention to that one creature. Meaning that the one that did hit missed, and the one that didn't hit didn't get advantage anyways. So I don't know. Azrael, as you watch behind you as this wraith pursues you, you don't have to pay attention to the one that you stunned. You turn around, and as it like full body goes to lunge at you, you like bend your, like, you know the JoJo pose where you bend your back and legs. You dip down and watch as the wraith hugs itself almost, and it's like arms crumple and fold into itself and like rotates back around into normal position as it just completely misses you. Oh, the battle music ended. Well, that just means I get to play the next playlist. Oh no, that's the boss songs. I would never. We'll go back to this one, because why not? Can't fucking loop playlist because of the stupid bot. It's fine. Discord doesn't really allow playing music by bots. Whatever. Let's see. The Wraith looking at Deldrak turns back to you, Frankie. And you can see that it's in this sort of dim light and it's uncomfortable. You watch it move past you. Deldrak doesn't make a reaction attack against it. It moves past you out of your range to you make a reaction attack.
No.
Alright. It moves. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How much movement speed you got, bitch boy? Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And then how much? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that was only 55. There's that final square. Fel, you're not really paying attention, actually. There's too much going on around you. There's so much going around you.
I'm like squaring up to 3 different ghosts about to get
But Frankie and Deldrak are watching this spirit, and Frankie, you're watching this spirit as it goes towards the place where Fel moved, who you can't see anymore, but it holds up its hand. And you all feel this gust of wind wrap around the room and just funnel into this this corridor and just pulls back as this wraith gets dragged all the way into the yellow wraith's space, and then one more as and as this wraith enters the space, it just begins to burn with this this bright light inside of its form. I mean, the wraiths are gonna attack each other. I'm gonna be so for real with you right now. The night wraith just swings at the day one, and it grabs its face, and you can see like this dark energy pulling into it, and like dragging it back down into the night one, as it's like turning it dark, and the day wraith grabs onto. Actually, no, it does. It grabs onto the wraith's face, the night wraith, and begins pumping this bright energy into its face. So it's essentially this like circular vacuum of like night and day just rotating inside of each other, almost like a tornado forming. So the spirit of the bright sky takes that amount of necrotic damage, and the wraith of the night sky takes that much plus 5. Okay, yeah. From this altercation, the yellow wraith is winning. There's like this overconsumption of the bright energy just closing in on the night wraith, similar to like Ozai and Aang, that spirit energy bending, just like consuming Aang's at first until it eventually Aang starts consuming Ozai's. That's a very similar thing happening here. This bright energy begins to swallow the night almost. Let's see.
You're gonna get sued, you know.
I'm gonna get sued by Nickelodeon.
Nice by Nickelodeon again.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah. When
Yeah,
attacks.
I got copyrighted by Big Time Rush.
Rav, this wraith that you punch in the sternum is still like recovering, and as it pushes towards you, its hand goes out and just falls limp as it's just grasping at its chest still, just and like holds its hands out in front of it, and you begin to feel this air around your feet as it just launches upwards. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, what the hell?
What the hell? At the same time,
Okay.
Isaiah, This wraith in front of you, out of this book, begins reaching for your face. Your AC is 14. You feel the claws grasp at your heart. It's almost like phasing through your body to try and get your organs.
Not my organs.
Not
I
your
like
organs.
them in my body.
That is 15 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Gross.
What was that saving throw
25.
on your thing, Rob?
It was a 17.
17? Yeah, you save. As this wind is like pushing you, you feel your feet go off the ground for a moment. But it's not enough to fully push you up as you just sort of land, and the wraith's like, oh, come on. As it's just like grasping at the floor for straws.
I got a 9.
A 9? How much damage did you
no.
take?
15.
15? Your hit point maximum reduces by 15 as well.
Sick now.
Damn.
So, was there
Oh, baby
action
girl,
on
baby
me?
girl.
Like, just
That's
surrounding
fucking
me?
gnarly.
That's fucking naughty. Oh yes, Fel, you watch as this wraith that popped out of the corner, suddenly you feel this huge rush of wind just consume you, and just yanks this wraith towards the sunlight, and you're looking, and you see a wraith that's yellow instead of blue, and it suddenly just starts getting entangled in this one amorphous blob with the blue one. But these other two, they're still gunning for you.
They're
And so
gunning, yeah, okay.
You're like, what the fuck? Oh shit! And so you turn around as these two
Clock
wraiths.
immediately.
The one that's around the corner like shifts through the wall to flank you.
Okay.
Oh no! What the fuck?
Oh my god, finally.
Hey, oh my god! Finally! What the fuck? Okay. Both hit, I believe. AC 16.
Okay.
Yes. As both of them at the same time reach for your head and almost like pass through your skull to meet hands, so they're lovers.
Worst third wheel moment ever.
I know, right? Take 18 points of necrotic damage from the first attack.
Okay.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wow. 5.
Okay. Your hit point maximum reduces by 13.
Oh, wow. So, wait, how much damage do it take?
You take 13
13.
damage, and then your
Oh,
hit
13.
point maximum reduces by 13 as well.
Okay.
Rough. You take 20 more damage. I need you to make a
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
11.
Your hit point maximum reduces by 20 more.
Okay.
So I believe that is a total of
I just, oh
33.
my god. Oh boy, okay.
So you are
Damn.
down to 44
I'm at
hit points out of 44.
44 each. And that is my maximum.
Yes.
On the bright side, I'm currently max HP. So,
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna need you to make 2. Nah, they don't actually. They like you in this position. They're really into this right now.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah, you're in the
they're-
middle.
They're not gonna push you.
Are they unicorn hunting? I don't think
yes,
that's
they
cool.
are. Hey, we just saw you across the barn. Like, we really like your vibe.
Stop.
Really like your
Quit
vibe.
that right now. I'm gonna get the spray bottle.
So they can suck the soul to
Holy
the
water.
literal.
Uh-huh. After their turn, Isaiah.
Alright. From some of the tomes in front of me, I just rip 3 pages out. I toss them in the air, and they burn up, and they turn into 3 different visages of me as I cast Mirror Image.
Slay.
That's fucking sick.
As
Ayo.
those flames flicker down. Yeah, you got.
And I look at this wraith. I go, I'd flip it off with 2 fingers, and I run away.
All right.
I thought you were just gonna run. I thought you were gonna play.
2.
Grabs
double.
towards you. Doesn't even hit.
Haha.
I thought you were gonna pull
wait,
like a mirage,
actually,
an
no,
apex, and
it wouldn't even
hitting
hit
with
a
the
mirror
mirror
image. I'm
image.
gonna be so for real with you right now.
Well, yeah, it has to hit my AC before I roll.
No, because
Anyway.
you have to roll to see if it would go after a mirror image first, because mirror images have a lower AC. Yeah, it's a thing that we don't remember about mirror image a lot, is that mirror images have a lower AC, so technically you have to roll
yeah.
for it first, but it doesn't matter.
It wouldn't have gone through for a mirror image. It was just gonna attack me.
No, it wouldn't even hit a mirror image with how low it rolled.
Oh, yes. It is a 13 for the
Yeah. Yeah,
mirror
roll
image.
a 9.
5, 10,
Big 9.
15, 20,
Miss.
25, 30. And Isaiah's like running out from behind the bookshelves and goes, "The wraith is oh no!" and just looks around and
It's
sees
this like fucking amorphous blood.
30 wraiths.
Sorry, I went a little too
Holy
hard.
shit.
Do I see kind of what's happening here?
Give me an... What's your intelligence?
14.
14? You understand that there's a... Especially because you can see the sunlight hitting the wraith that looks like all the other ones and watching it like burn almost in these like sunspots that begin to encroach into the same bright light that the yellow wraith is putting into it. You can assume that these wraiths don't like sunlight. Nor do they like, probably, things that replicate it.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have anything. I could blind them, but I doubt they have eyes.
You can also see down the hall to where Fell is, and it's hard to
I
see
can't
whole...
see Phil.
You can see Fell, sort of just a bit around that corner, and you can see through the legs, like, the wraith behind him is trying to avoid the torchlight as well.
Okay. I will yell out at Fel. Bring them into the light, and I will bardically inspire you.
This is not the time for religious talks.
You get bardic inspiration. You get D8. Ends my turn.
Okay.
I need Isaiah to drop like a sick rock solo in the middle of the room so that we all get inspired.
I know like soft meditative music on a flute.
Where's my
That's
tin flute? I need to bust down that, like, beatboxing flute routine. Ooh, get it, Isaiah.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Ooh, Isaiah,
That's
get it. Ooh.
That was
It's
pretty
been a-
crazy.
It's been a while since we've heard that.
Yeah, I know, because you don't have Sarvalier in your party in the cask. Sucks. Blows, doesn't it? Blows on dicks, huh?
No,
it does
Wow,
really
really?
one
Dick
big song.
song.
Blows on dicks.
I'm kind of happy about it.
Is that your turn, Isaiah?
Yep.
That man.
Alright, Slay.
Yeah.
Back at the top, Frankie!
All right. This one over here by Asriel,
Yes.
way over there.
By Asriel.
Frankie's gonna like point at it. You think I'm super funny? And it's gonna hear in its head Yellow-Car's voice, and she just goes, "You think he's super funny?" And I'm gonna Tasha's hideous laughter.
Alright.
That's like the worst.
Use my spell slot.
That's the most
wisdom
uncomfortable rendition of that spell I've ever heard.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine
It
going
might not
a
affect
comedy?
it because it's a charm effect.
I think
I
it's
think-
fun and whimsy. This is why I love Frankie.
Could you imagine going?
Thank you.
to,
I
like,
am so fun and so whimsy.
What condition
You go to
is
a
it?
comedy show.
Prone?
I think.
Well, it falls prone, but it might be immune to it. If it's immune to charm, I will read the spell now. It affects become incapacitated. Oh, if its intelligence score is 4 or less, it isn't affected.
This Wraith right now is just like slack-jawed looking at Azrael. It's just like, and its eye, you can see it's like the motes of light that its eyes are, like sort of shifts over, like it moves inside its skull without its face moving, almost like if human eyes could like move across the face, and it just looks over at you, and just you can like hear slightly from underneath its like stunned breath, just.
Nice. Then I'm gonna like go into the sun. That's my turn.
Praise the sun.
So that's yeah.
Oh, I see. Those are ruined.
They're my mirror images.
I looked over and you just had 3 fucking instruments surrounding you, and I was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" Azriel, your turn.
You'll never fucking guess what happened, but D&D Beyond crashed again. It's because I keep having to go back and forth my iPad. I'm so,
That's
so
okay.
sorry.
It's so okay. If you want, like, you can always tell me what you want to do, and I can look on your sheet to tell you what you need to roll.
Okay.
You want to punch it. You want to punch it
You
real
want to
bad.
punch it so bad.
I'm gonna stab that motherfucker.
Stab
We're,
the motherfucker.
we're almost all throwing hands with these ghosts.
They jump at me.
Go
They are
ahead.
actually jumping.
Go ahead and roll a d20, add 9. That's your plus to hit.
Me and Ezreal in the same situation right now, Doug.
They jump at me.
And we're the same line, too.
I got 27.
27 hits. I'll tell you guys right now, AC 13.
And then for damage, I rolled a 9.
9. Was that with your plus 6?
My plus 6. Oh,
So it
yeah,
should be a
sorry.
D6 plus 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, very slay. Yeah, this guy's he's in all sorts of situations. Actually, you make this attack with advantage, I believe, because it is stunned. Still, it's at the end of your turn.
I do.
I believe. As a monk, I believe.
I mean, I did roll a 27, so I should just... actually, I'm just gonna attack it again.
Slay, yeah.
We'll make
I just say roll with advantage in case you crit.
Alright. I rolled a 13, and then I rolled a fucking 12.
13,
And that's with my plus.
13 hits. Go ahead and roll a d6 plus 6 for damage again.
I got an 8
8.
for damage.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're getting up there. This creature is not having a great time. If he isn't stunned, he's barely laughing, as a ghost made of wind can laugh. This dagger, you strike up again, and you're just carving this thing, really, into a bunch of like tinier pieces. It's not dead, and I'm assuming, are you stunning striking it, or are you leaving it alone?
It can like save and stop thinking I'm funny every time it gets hit.
Ooh.
That might influence.
Nope.
Cool. I'm the funniest ever.
You think I'm really funny? It's laughing at you, not with you.
I know.
I know. That's so upsetting.
Oh my god.
Gotta utilize it while you can.
Yeah, I'll use another stunning strike. I've hardly used my key points the entire time I've played Azrael.
So, well, it fucking fails, so...
These things was a blow on for COD, man.
I'm just rolling really shitty. I'm rolling a lot of dice. About half of them have been really good.
I don't know, dog. 20 that you fucking got on me is kind of hurting.
Yeah, I almost crit on Isaiah. That would have been like 8d8 damage. I was looking, I really wanted it.
That'd be great.
Yeah, Slay, you're covering this bitch up. I'm assuming you're, are you staying where you are, or are you moving?
I'll stay where I am.
Okay, I will say you can, and this is meta knowledge, you can move here and still be in the range of them, obviously, and avoid flanking.
Hold up, swear again because Owlbear froze.
Oh yeah, you can move from out of in between them, and especially because one of them is incapacitated and you don't have to worry about it, you can move away so you're not in danger of being flanked again, where they get advantage on your ass.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, so Actually, yeah, you'll see it. Okay.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. After Azrael is fell.
I have something really, really funny I want to share here. So, when I start my turn with less than half my HP, normally I bloodlust, but because I'm at max HP, because I'm...
That is so funny, actually.
So, I don't bloodlust.
Yeah. Wow. Damn. I was actually kind of counting on the bloodlust, and then I forgot about that. Tragic. I really wanted Fel to go cray-cray. Delulu on his fucking teammates.
I was sitting there, I was like, would I? And then I did the maximum HP, like, override.
No, I mean, for sure, I agree, that would circumvent this thing. Because your body is literally giving up with the draining, and so your mind can't go into that sort of, like, feral instinct. What are you doing with your turn?
Bonus action. I am activating my Crimson Right.
Alright. What energy does your claws become wreathed in?
So, I kind of like stab my claws into both, like, my upper shoulders, drag them down a little bit, and when I pull them out, the blood coagulates and, like, falls. And then it gets to my knuckles, and it crystallizes. And there's just sparks of lightning in between my knuckles.
Alright.
As for both hands as well.
Gotcha.
And that is going to be the D4 of necrotic. Wow, 4. Oh shit.
Yikes, not really that fun when your fucking HP is being reduced. Huh.
No, it's not.
Oh no, the blood hunters having their hit point maximum reduced.
Yeah. Luckily, I still only take a D4. So,
dude, imagine if it was a D6 on this level. You'd be fiat.
So that is 14 to hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit 3 because I hit 3 before. I'm pretty sure.
All right, gotcha. Yeah, 13 hits. Half your lightning damage because they are resistant to lightning.
Oh,
yeah, you took a gamble. Sorry, bud.
That's so upsetting. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. All right.
And then my D4. It's 2, so it's another 1 point of lightning damage.
Nice.
And then it's I don't get any sneak attack, so I'm just getting like fucked on over.
No, you're boned right now. Is that your?
I don't have anything to push them. Yeah, that's my whole. If I move, it's just they're gonna hit me, dog. It's
so true. What rights do you have?
I just have
just
the lightning one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
because I haven't reached 5th level blood hunter yet.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Next up, Rethany.
Hello. Give me 1 second.
You're still gonna carve out this one with your glaive.
Yeah, let me see.
Here are your options. Use your strength to drag the creature into the sunlight. Flank with your glaive and just keep carving at this bitch.
Can I even grab this thing with my normal hands?
Everyone that's touched these things, you like pass through it, but not quickly enough where like grabbing at it doesn't work. It's like you can like drag. It's like if you were trying to pull Jello towards you, you can pull the Jello towards you. It just keeps like separating and moving from your fingers, so it's really hard to keep it. In-game wise, yes, you can hold on to these things and drag them. On their turn, they can just move out of that grab because they have movement that passes through objects. So it's hard to keep a hold of them, but dragging them places, yeah, that's fine.
So if if I were to if I rage, can my ancestral ghost arms hold them better?
I like the flavor of this.
Yes. I eat. I know.
I eat. I know.
I eat. I mean, Rethy does eat. Eats people.
I fuck with this. Yes. I will say they can't move out of the grapple for sure.
Rage it is.
Right it is.
I
What
should have known.
ancestor walks around you?
It
Greets
is.
you?
It is the ancestor of my mother's great aunt.
Nice. You know, what was her relationship to life? You know, was she a librarian? Was she a good person?
She was a warrior
A warrior.
Oh
for
shit!
our people.
Ooh, very nice. Killed tons of sea creatures. Front of the battlefield every time a sort of dangerous creature from the abyss threatened the home. Was definitely first in line to defend against the Kraken. Too powerful, however. Too powerful. How tragic. Yeah, that energy, that ancestral energy gathers around you. You can make a believe it is to grapple. It's an athletics check, yes. Athletics check at advantage. So you'll be rolling a d20 and adding 2. So roll 2 d20 and take the higher roll.
Yum. My athletics. Where the hell are you? There you are. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
Dun,
shit.
dun. This thing also has to make athletics.
Okay.
God fucking damn it! Sorry.
Okay, so that's 30-20.
30-20? Yeah, no, you grab this thing. From
No,
like
the other roll was a fucking 1.
Oh, damn you. Yeah, this ancestral guardian passes through you, almost like colliding against the ghost, and as you like grip your arms and flex, the ghost does the same. And it like concretely wraps around this wraith. Would you like to drag the wraith into the light?
Yeah, I'm about to drag this thing to the fucking middle. Here, come with me, bitch.
Wow. Isaiah, you just turn to the side as you watch this like ghostly energy, not like the wraiths, but more like this sort of like spiritual energy, enwreath around Rethny and become this like person-like figure, and it just grabs onto the wraith as Rethny like grabs onto the wraith and starts dragging this thing into the light, and it begins like burning against the sun.
That's me. Who is that?
Oh, this is my great aunt.
Not consistent with the lore. You said your mother's
Where did-
great aunt.
Oh yeah, she is my
Where did
mother's
you
great
come
aunt.
from?
She's like my grunkle,
Just
kind
like
of.
my great aunt once removed.
No.
I think that is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Grunkle Stan.
Against it again.
Hello, it's my gromp.
God.
Yeah.
damn
My
it!
grot.
Concordis will never get monetized ever. All right. I think that's your, because you raged, moved, and did your action. Rethny's holding this thing in the light. Rav, your turn.
Okay.
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 So,
Okay.
I've got a plethora of ideas. Okay. So-
Holy shit.
Um, okay. So,
So,
I can see that Ruffney has grabbed this thing and has moved it, right? So I can see that it's somewhat physical.
yeah.
Yeah? Cool. I'm gonna get my Echo to... Maybe a little risque here. I'm gonna get him to move... No, I kinda... yeah, right here. Good, I'm good.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
good? Alright, awesome. Can I now use my Shield Master Shove? Can I use my bonus action to try and shove a creature?
Yeah, you can.
Yay.
That's an
I
athletics
will
check
do
from you.
that. That's an athletics action?
Yes.
Okay, let me make that real quick. I got 17.
I got not that. I got a 10. So I don't know why I held that 2. It has a +2. 10. 8 for a 10. Rav, you. This thing is like crumpled on the floor, like hugging its non-existent sternum, and as it like looks up to you, you just poof in its fucking face as it just launched this air, this wispy like tendrils of its form pushed backwards as it just. I believe. Does Shieldmaster say you push them more than the normal distance?
It's just 5. It's
Just
just
5 feet? Alright. Chwonk. As it goes into this bright light, it's like... As it starts wiggling its arms in pain.
Oh.
And begins to
That's like-
burn.
Slay. There's my little bonus action. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll give me just 2
If you
seconds.
wanted to,
read
you can
this again.
actions shove it too.
Can I still punch it after that?
You can, yeah, because you replace one of your attacks with the shove action.
Cool, I'll shove it again.
Hell yeah. The
On the
image
floor,
of
shove
Rav, like, this thing is crumpled on the floor and just goes poof, and then as it, like, is recovering from the first throw, it just goes poof again, and Rav is just pushing this thing further into the light. The cold walk.
Do I need to roll another athletics?
If.
Okay.
Not really, I rolled
That's an 18 this time.
yeah. 1 for a 3, as Rav, you just poof, push this wraith again further into the light.
I'm gonna pull up here. You know, gotta stay with it, you know? Ew, little chicken fingers.
Let's just point at the fucking camera with my.
Okay, and then can I once the well yeah, I will. I still have movement on my echo, right?
Yeah.
Do something again. I'm flank it again.
Ooh.
I'm gonna punch it
Punch
with
it.
my fancy ring finger that doesn't do
Ring
anything.
finger. Fancy
Okay.
ring finger.
That is an 16.
It's
Do my 3 punching damage.
3 punching damage.
You know what? This time I punched in the sternum. I've just pushed it back a bunch. This time I'm going for the uppercut.
Oof! This thing is like still crumpled on the floor, like still like recovering as you just. And its fucking head
Rob's
flies
really-
upwards. It's
I'm like WWE,
yeah.
UFC fighter Rav.
You watch as the face of this wraith directed towards the sun above it. You just watch as the sunlight of its eyes begin to burn as it stares up into the high noon sky, and you just watch as its face is slowly turning yellow. All right, is that your turn?
Well,
Ralph?
wait, hold on.
Oh, we ain't done yet.
I think this would technically just be grappling, and I don't know if I can do that with my echo.
Grappling is an attack, and you have me the attack action if you want to use the one attack from your echo to grapple onto this creature.
Because you know what I was thinking? I'm
You
not
gonna
this thing's
intimidate
no.
Grapple man.
I was gonna make it to where, like, my echo goes around the neck and then grabs the head and holds it up so they can't look
Yeah,
back down.
if you want to grapple this creature with your echo as your unleash incarnation or whatever thing it is, unleash incarnation feature. Yeah, I mean you'll use it. But
I'll
that's
do
a
it.
pretty cool.
I'll
way to
do
use
it.
All right.
I'll do it. What do I roll for grapple again? This is an
Grapple, I
attack roll.
believe, is I think it's just a normal attack roll. Where's an athletics check as well?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Okay, you're the only other DM in. Oh, I mean, Michael. I forget you do Dungeon Night. Do either of you remember grapple?
What?
Is it
Grapple?
Yeah, is it attack roll or is it athletics?
It's contested athletics, but the person who's trying to escape can do acrobatics if they want.
Alright, do athletics.
Okay.
Rob.
Another athletic. Rolling good on these. Okay. Not as good. 14.
You still beat it, as I rolled a 12.
Oh!
This thing is like wriggling out of your out of the spot as it stares into the sun, and you manifest your echo and it just moves, grabs onto its head and its throat, piercing its face towards the sky.
And that'll end my turn.
That whole sequence was pretty sick as fuck. Shield bashing it, pushing it further, punching, uppercutting it so its face looks up to the sky, and then the incarnation or the echo forcing it to keep looking at the sky. Rowan, you can have a point of inspiration for that because that's pretty dope as shit.
Slay! I still have one from last season that I never removed.
Love now.
So I just have to click it on and off.
On and off.
Or off and on, sorry.
All right, yeah, it's Deldrek's turn now. He's like standing there for a moment, looking at everything, and he's like, "I think these things don't like radiant damage."
Yes, so smart.
He made a cohesive thought.
The audio being really quiet and then being really loud again.
Is he like a
freaking
himbo?
out.
Or was he like trying to make me feel better when he said he wasn't smart?
He's a good tactician. Doesn't mean he's clever.
He was one of the delinquents that probably skipped class to go train or something.
Yeah, it's more of like an innate tactical knowledge rather than like a. Based on the A plus B plus C equals C squared, I can tell that the line that I'm drawing right now will make it and hit that target. If I move my stationary troops to the left and my ranged troops to the right, it will give them no escape as I hit their flank with my ballista tactile intrusion. He's more like, if I trip
It would be funny if we hit that wall.
It'd be like, if I trip him, he has a harder time dodging my attacks.
What an absolute player.
If we break their walls to invade their city, then they don't have a wall to defend us, defend from us anymore.
If I shoot arrows from the sky, they'll be looking up at the sky, and I can stab them while they're looking up at the sky.
What neat airbud trick is that, man?
He is very far away. However, Deldrak touches his armor, and around him begins this glimmering color, this shining, sparkly energy, as his visage begins to he let's see, where's the blink? Bamps. This misty step teleports him towards the carpeted area, and he moves 5, 10, 15, 20 towards the ghost you're holding, Rethny. And as you're like grasping onto this thing, you watch as a sword just guns for the neck. As it strikes, you watch as the sword cuts through, and again, where that sort of like gap of mist is made from its neck to body, that sort of divine as he divine smites much higher than before, because he wants this bitch dead.
Much higher?
Yeah, he only did it like a second level before.
Oh, and you can do it much higher.
Oh, he's like 11th level.
Maybe.
15th level paladin.
Was this one hit before? Yes, it was with your glaive, and you did. Delicious. As this divine energy, you see this reaction inside its body as these puffs of light are just igniting inside of it. It's not turned yet. However, coming up on its turn, it will take enough damage from the sunlight to transform it. Doctor does have another attack, but he used 25. He looks at the one that the other one is fighting, and he just shoots it with a crossbow. It's like, I can't get over there. As a bolt comes towards it, it misses. clashes against the wall. Damn it. As you just watch as this like vortex of light or of like day and night is like forcing in on itself. He's like, I missed it. The giant fucking vortex. Next.
He's really bad at shooting a crossbow then.
Yeah,
It's-
it's not my strong suit.
Time for me
Spirit
to
of the
get
Night
jumped again.
Sky's turn. You all watch as the one Rethni is holding burns with a divine light from the sun above it. As another joins its ranks. The one between Rav and her echo begins to burn with a divine light as well. Another joins its ranks. And the one that the vortex is consuming burns bright. Another does not join its ranks, but this one grows bigger as you watch as this wraith just consumes this energy. And in the end, the vortex finally has like a concrete form standing there, bigger than before. All these yellow wraiths that you're looking at, sort of like as they finally come into fruition, they look at you. Do any of them sense an aggressiveness still directed towards them? Rav is the one looking at you. Does it sense any aggression from you?
When it turns yellow, does it like dissipate and come back, or does it just like form yellow?
It burns for a second, and that yellow light is still there, but its visage slowly comes back into view.
Okay, so like the echo holding it, it would have like their hands would have just basically like clashed through, kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say no. I'll say no on my end.
Okay. Looks at you just. Rethni, the one that you're holding, does it sense any aggression from you?
When it finally turns, like, I think for like a split, maybe like for the like a first 2 seconds, it does. But Rethni will kind of like back up, and will like try to control like the rage that she's feeling.
The wraith looks into your eyes, and the motes of light on it just sort of like flicker, like it's judging if it should fight back, as that sort of like that huge pupil dilation of your eyes is like staring deep in it, and as you back up slowly, it settles. And as the other wraith, the one that grew bigger, is finally like standing there as it won its battle, it's and it turns to the other two that are surrounding Fel. Come back. As it holds out its hand. And again, that huge gust of wind, Fel, you feel as it just wraps around these creatures. It gets to target 2 because it's bigger, and it basically has the effect of 2. We'll let you choose, Fel. Which one do you want to be dragged away from you?
8.
8. Alright. Yoink. This wraith just... This one moves through you, and as it does, you feel this, like, haunting feeling. Just, ugh. It's a feeling of pain, betrayal, abandonment as it passes through your mind. And it just... And as it flies across the room into the large wraith, like, slams this Spirit of the Night Sky into the floor, and you actually see dust settle as this like thing scatters and drags across the stone, and as it like starts burning in the lights, like covering its face and grasping at the floor. It's only well, this one actually, it's not like getting its odds. what, Michael? Why are you wiggling your finger at me?
Don't leave us. Just stay here.
Just stay here.
We're having so much fun.
That one is incapacitated completely. That one is. It can, but it can't. Yeah, actually it will. This one moves and disappears. The one behind you fell. Yoink. 17 plus whatever. 8, 10. 8, 4, 18. 3, 4, 21. 21 points of necrotic damage. I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
2. I got a 2.
2. Your hit point maximum also decreases by 21. At this point,
Oh
fell.
my god!
At this point, fell. This seeps into the X on your back.
Oh.
And there's flashes
What?
in your minds. In your mind, not minds. You see flashes of faces. Former crew members. First of the ship you served on with Captain Krinokaz. But even further beyond that, into the ship you spent, the time you spent with Rav. Those crewmates, they stick longer than the other ones. And their faces melt away into bone and flesh. They turn to ghosts. Rav's face appears last and rots away as well. And as you come out of it, you feel so drained. You're hurt, and you look into this face, and it's almost like this wraith is delighting in a shared pain.
What a freak.
What the freak? And that is... Yeah, the 1 on 8 is... I mean... We want to see another vortex happen, I guess? You want to see this dinky-ass 8 Wraith try to take on Big Boy Sun over here? I don't think so. I think it's okay. I think it's not gonna try its luck. But the Day Wraith will attack it. Fucking... The Day Wraith flicks its forehead, and it just immediately turns into a Spirit of the Day Sky, or the Bright Sky. Just immediately. It rolled a natural 20 and did 8d8 radiant damage.
Oh,
And I don't think it doesn't make it out of that, not becoming a Spirit of the Bright Sky. After that, Isaiah, it is your turn.
Alright, there's only like 2 of these bitches left.
Indeed, indeed.
Alright. I don't have anything that can pull. Oh wait, actually I totally can. I'm gonna run over this 5, 10, 15, 20,
Fucking mirror images,
25,
man.
30.
So funny.
I'm gonna go here so that it doesn't stack. Oh no, this guy's wait, maybe I can. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on this one, on 2.
Okay.
This guy is just.
This is how I like show it a page that just describes its own demise. And it has to
Imagine
roll it. It was gonna say 15.
you dissonant whispers and then you stand behind it so it has to run into the sunlight.
That's what I was trying to do. I'm not fast enough, though.
Oh, that's
Check
funny.
out my night muscles with a nat 1, baby. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
The best.
Damn.
Okay, it takes.
I'm rolling like ass. I really wish I had gotten that natural 20 on Isaiah earlier. It would have been so
Takes
funny.
14 psychic damage
Fucking Jesus. Okay, yeah.
and has to run away from me.
Is it resistance?
Whatever that means.
Why
If
is
it's resistant to psychic damage, that's cringe.
not. Fuck. Yeah. You see this thing is like, it's going through the emotions. It's like slack-jawed from being stunned. It's laughing at Frankie. And then as you like speak of its demise, it's like, that's not very funny, but it still has to laugh. And that's where the psychic damage comes from. Having to laugh at your own demise. Because it's just...
Oh,
That's
that
torture.
sucks.
El Bozo.
Hell bozo. Does it use its
Bruh.
reaction that it doesn't have to move?
That it doesn't have?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe it does.
Slow.
Yes. Yeah, it must immediately use its reaction if available.
Yeah, it's like you see its body like move a little bit for it, and it just goes. Next up is Frankie.
Okay, well, Frankie doesn't see Fel, so he thinks they're all dead.
Mm.
So, I mean, yeah, he can like hear stuff happening down there. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot going on.
Oh, you can definitely hear Fel going.
Okay, then in that case,
Yeah, that's totally.
Ow. My
Um,
bones.
move adjacent to this
bones.
dude. Actually,
The like
don't remember
the
where I started.
spirit of the bright sky just like looking at you. It sort of like shadows you like a awkward classmate who's like just came to the school for like the first time, so they have to shadow someone, and the principal made you do it, so it's just kind of like standing like awkwardly behind you.
Frankie like is like these guys are homies, so he's just gonna like walk around it like nobody's business.
Mm.
And oh, that guy's all the way over there.
Is it not acknowledgement?
All right, I will bonus action dash
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Fell, look out! And I'm gonna hit it in the back.
Oh my god. Fel, no.
This is his first real fight, so he's very much like, oh my god. He got a 22.
Ooh, hit.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll me damage.
Roll all that damage. Also, the music is gone again.
Yes, I know. You guys are almost done with this fight, so I'm not gonna put it back on.
15 plus 3.
15
18
plus 3,
points
18.
of damage.
And this is the one that Fel you've been hitting over and over, correct? I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Because that one moved adjacent after, yeah. And then there's the one that you hit first, and then that's the one you hit, yeah. Frankie, you slay this monster. How would you like to do it?
I like running up to it with like this burst of speed.
Mhm.
I think the sword is just like out, so I don't really know how to use it.
Mhm.
And it just like spears through this thing's back, and like Fel has to kind of duck out of the way as like this tip of the sword like almost like gets him in the eye. And when like he spears the thing and it turns like all bright, his like head will pop around and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, you watch as like this thing is skewered, and it just like looks at you in your eyes, and that light of its the bright light, those eye motes, dull, completely gray, as it just goes and fades completely out of existence.
Wait, what did I do wrong? And Frankie looks very distraught at this.
Killed it, Frank. Killed it dead.
He'll like drop the sword clattering to the ground.
So you just look as like this blade that was almost hitting your snout just kind of drops in front of you as you watch as this wraith just completely disappears, and Frank is like shaking almost.
Oh my god, I just killed that thing.
Fel's like Fel's face is blank. There's no expression whatsoever on it. Talon,
Yes.
would it be safe to say that I am out of combat? Or are we just like
yeah, I mean for the most part, there's one wraith that you can account for, but I'm gonna be so for real. It's not going for you guys because this thing is smarter.
I'm gonna
Smarter.
do this. But
You laughing at ruin.
I saw Fel's like little peek of token and I grabbed it.
Underneath
Yeah.
the fucking wolf. That's so
I really slowly pulled it down and then I was like,
unbelievably
no,
oh,
it was
no, and I put
it was
back.
not underneath the wolf token. It was all the way like over the garden, and I like stuck it behind some fog so that we could grab it later.
That's so funny.
Fel like fully just turns back. It's a human, just turns around and walks away.
Leaving his hip bar behind it.
Yeah.
Is this hip board up there?
Oh no, it's there. It was just
It went.
yeah.
It
took a
stays in
second,
the
it
place where the
lagged
token is, unless
until you like
until
finish the
Mm.
movement. Yeah. With
until the
that,
token's position updates.
updates. Azrael, before you is a wraith that is just like it's fucked. You can see in its eyes like the light is graying and dulling, and it just sort of like flickers at you.
There's a spectral Isaiah just like reading in front of it.
Just like writing on a spectral page and then shoves it in the fucking wraith's face, and it's just like like its face frowns, just like oh.
Dude, it's in hell at this point. I'm putting that thing out of his fucking misery. I'm gonna stab it again.
For real, and you succeed. How do you wish to kill this thing?
I'm gonna make it quick.
Thank God. Use a quick knife jab to its its brain that you sliced open earlier. You're a skilled assassin. You know there's a few points, especially in the brain area, for a living person that would kill it quickly. You don't know if it'll work for a ghost, but you hope, just to help this poor thing. And as you jab between the eyes, those two motes of light just completely fade out, and the wraith flickers away from existence, gone into the air. For all intents and purposes, you guys are out of combat. Before you are technically 5, but 1 bigger one and 3 smaller ones. Of these wraiths that you've been fighting, but are completely wreathed with radiant energy. And as the fight finally settles, they sort of like look around at you all.
Oh, bye-bye, Isaiah.
Oh no, what happened to us?
It was attached to my
Oh,
token.
did you
and
delete
it
the...
disappeared.
Yeah.
I was messing around with the attached stuff, and
I see.
I attached it the wrong way, so when I deleted it, it deleted Isaiah as well.
Yoink.
That's actually
Oh my god, he's
that can
back.
happen with the actual mirror image. If you that's an actual side effect that could happen.
Yeah, they sort of float there for a moment, like expecting more things to happen, but eventually just start to float around in the light that is within this sky. The big one's sort of like approaching the middle.
I'll go up. Isaiah will go up to the big one.
Okay.
Excuse me, what are you?
It's like thinking for a second.
Of the Sphinx? Of the Sky God? Well, I don't want to be the one to be the bearer of bad news, but it seems like your deity has fallen to ruin in the past century or so.
To be a
You're aware. Wonderful. We're looking for a whip. Do you know where it is?
No fucking way your ass thinks this.
You wish to pilfer the corpse of
No.
our god.
No pilfering. No pilfering. We would earn it through trials, as the birds have told us.
Give me a persuasion check. You little bard, you.
Persuasion 15.
15. As the 10 priests of the sky, it was our job.
Goodness, 8 of you now.
It was our job to carry out the trials. You have saved us from an eternity of suffering.
Glad we've done a good thing here.
We shall guide you towards the whip, not give you it. Must take it.
Very well.
Probably do a little
Well,
fist bump. Oh,
These things are going to help us. They were
sorry,
priests.
sorry. You said how many priests?
There used to be 10.
10. Okay, right. Not the best at math. I counted 8.
5,
8.
8, man.
One I saw leave. So I count 7 that we have taken care of.
There are more of your brethren elsewhere.
maybe they can handle the rest of them.
The big one turns to you, Rob, like very quickly, like eyes staring deep at you.
Damn.
Yes, we will.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Do it quickly. The sun will not be in the sky for much longer.
The spirit
At least.
turns to you quickly as you say do it quickly, and it just like it gets really close to you.
I don't know if you're in your customs there's personal space, but I very much value mine.
So
Bro.
called Idol, go. And you watch as the other 3 begin to move, and as they begin to almost break out of the sunlight, they hold out their hands, and you watch just this mote of energy swirl upwards, almost like those swirly light bulbs, and becomes this like twirling bright light in their hands, and they begin to push it forward. They create this bright light around them because they do not like the darkness. As they all move away, Frankie, you watch as these spirits of the bright sky are moving past you with these motes of light in their hand.
Let them pass, Frankie. They mean no harm.
As they kind of like pass, Frankie like flinches as though he thinks they're gonna like attack him for what he's done. And he just kind of like mumbles to himself, I guess it's okay.
Can he receive the big one's attention?
It like again, it's like uncanny. This thing is like every time that it moves, it's like a full turn at a very quick pace and just looks at you.
Hi. Can you make sure that the birds are okay? They were kind of afraid of you guys when you were of the darkness.
the spirit slowly grows smaller as it returns to its normal size, and out from it pops the other one. And it just like
Gross.
they look at each
Oh,
other.
hello.
They look at each other, and one of them goes, "Sorry," and the other one goes, "It's fine." And one of them floats towards the direction of the birds. Again, that light shines, and it just begins to pass through the walls.
Thank you.
The other one looks at you all.
What a wonderful little tale. The
Yeah.
restoration of the Temple of the Sky.
They'll pass through their spaces, looking for the other wraiths.
Frankie will like tap on its shoulder that is not actually there.
Mm-hmm. Quickly, like full turns to you.
What happened to the one that I it was an accident.
Not fret. You're in a better place now.
Frankie, did you kill one by yourself?
I went to go help Fel and I thought it would get all bright and be friendly, but it just died.
I see.
The other one begins to create that bright light in its hand. For us that have been changed, we are chained to this place still. But alas, we will protect instead of fight. Restore instead of destroy. The ones you have killed, fall to peace.
All in all, sounds like a win-win. Sorry, you did announce the names of the others. What is your name?
You can call me Kira.
Oh, can you again?
Kira.
Kiro.
It nods its head.
All right, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Throughout our little scuffle, it seems you've taken a part of me and a significant, probably more than half of my friend down the hallway.
And you look down the hallway, Fel's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Did you take all of him?
Did you take all of me?
He left.
Oh, okay, good. Would it be possible to have those? You said that you were interested in the restoration. Could you perhaps restore us and the damage you have caused?
Oh,
Isaiah lawyer arc.
Or was there?
no.
Are you incapable, or are you refusing?
Yes.
Okay, incapable. That's
I love how like I
that's
have the most
okay.
damage.
It shouldn't be permanent.
That is good to
Should it?
know.
Should it be? It's a good answer.
I walk out of here limping.
Oh yeah, also talent because I can't do it on the thing. I'm walking down the Sphinx Hall.
Oh, you're just leaving?
I'm going towards where the Sphinx door was.
Oh yeah. You go there. And yeah, I mean, what are you looking for?
The Sphinx.
It's still gone.
Still gone.
Yeah. It's like the doorway never existed. In fact, the memory of a sphinx is sort of slowly leaving your mind.
Ah,
Cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
nice.
The only one that's
Um,
concretely inside of right now is Rav. Everyone else, it's like this fleeting, like.
Such
memory.
really hate.
Oh no, I remember my encounter for sure.
It's even fleeting from your mind.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Man,
But mine was
I'm a-
really scary.
that thing must hate being lied to. I leave. I go to work.
Dearest, or some, I can't, I'm sorry. Um, I won't say we, I made a particularly arcane type of oopsie earlier, and I was wondering if you could maybe hurry along the process of its magical restoration. I dispelled a protective ward that I believe is required to continue forward.
we have the board.
Sorry. Another has been changed.
Oh, oh, they are busy.
Another.
Oh, this is great. This is good news.
Isaiah, I don't think it's gonna be able to fix the door.
I don't know. Maybe they are stewards of this place, are they not?
The boards. Arcane oopsie. Oh man, I accidentally dispelled magic on a door. The artificer's is arcane oopsie. I've
Wait,
made a
do-
nuke.
Do we know that the magic is going to come back?
It
'Cause
was
it'd
like
be
it was
like-
like slowly coming back.
I wonder if it's back yet.
Yeah, we could go check it.
That would be great.
For sure.
We
Yeah.
still don't know how to get through the door.
Yeah. You guys start moving down the hallway. As you all move over. Deldrak is like, I am not fully comfortable with the energy that these things are giving off, but I will stand guard.
They
That's the
do
best I can do.
still seem dangerous, but as for now, they are not hostile.
Mhm. As you guys are up towards that door, you watch as two of these spirits like come out.
Oh, hello there.
One is like
They're just like
holding-
around Rethny.
yeah, and you watch
Hey.
one of the spirits is just holding the other by the scruff of the neck. And they just
Oh.
move past you, Rethny, like through you, and you get this sense of like peace. It's not like happiness. It's not like, oh, we're serving our purpose now. It's this is our fate. At least it's not suffering. As these two push forward towards like the foyer.
If they are
I guess that's
cursed
where he went off and hid.
if they are cursed to be here, I don't know, if I was one of these things, I'd want to be put to rest permanently, but I understand if that is not their prerogative.
You will suffer whatever fate bestowed us.
What if I push your fate in a certain direction?
That's, what if I kill you right now?
Isaac.
Instincts will be the fight back.
Understood. Yes. All right. Well, I don't want that to happen again. You hurt me very bad.
And it approaches the door, and it like gazing at it. Magic gone.
Magic God.
Yes, this is the oopsie I was talking about earlier.
Good job.
I did do it very well. As for its,
It turns to you. Wish for the magic to return.
I believe so.
Then it shall be done. It places its hand on the wall. Goodbye. Lovely meeting you. And you watch as the energy of this spirit begins to infuse with the door. Slowly, its like arm is disappearing. It's encroaching up towards its shoulder.
Oh, it's becoming the door.
It's like
Oh, it's
pushing
coming
across
to-
its chest, and it goes down towards its legs and upwards as both of its arms. It just becomes a floating head at this point. It's gone.
I hope you
Okay.
enjoy your new position.
The door
As a door?
That's a door.
now has that energy that you were feeling from it before you dispelled the magic.
Alrighty, riddle time.
All right, door. Be ready to present our answer. What is our answer?
Hold on, I have it written down.
I
don't
know
remember.
it, but I'm not there.
I have my notes.
There was a bunch of murals. I can't remember them.
Yes. Hold on.
You don't remember my murals?
Oh my god, the keepers, the daemons, and the fucking what are they called? Us,
Mortals.
whatever we
Oh,
are.
yes,
The mortals.
Yes, the mortals. Yes. I recall now.
The keepers, the daemons, and the mortals.
That one, Brittany. I hope that the door opens.
For a second, the door doesn't react, and then
Shit.
you watch as
Oh,
and this sparkling energy begins to sort of coat around it, and the door, like its transparency increases slowly until eventually it just doesn't exist. Like there was no door ever there.
Okay, let me in.
see, this is
Before
what I
you-
anticipated when I dispelled it. But I see now. It was a
I'm in
mistake.
here.
Oh dear!
Bones,
What a ghastly sight!
bones.
You see
A
upon
dozen
entering this
skulls?
space- you see upon entering this space. There's a lot of things. Yes, there is two like slabs of stones that have these gigantic skeletons on them, and right next to them all these skulls that are as big as, like, I don't know, a globe, a little bit bigger than your head. Like it's a pretty fairly big skull, each one of these. Next to it is a rack of weapons. There is a table with piles of metal on them, small pieces of metal, as well as sort of like pretty little gems. There is a suit of armor. There is a pot with a bunch of scrolls coming out of it. There is a chest, a small like little chest, and there is a painting. These skeletons are reminiscent of
Those badass guys in the murals.
yeah, it is of the daemons. And you do remember back in the Runeset Isle, for those of you who were there, when you entered that cave and you saw skeletons similar, one underneath the rebel that actually is the shield that Rob is holding. Some of the silhouettes of the walls from that like very powerful magic blast that left burned shadows, about the same size. So you can assume that, and that's where you saw one of the first places you saw. No, actually, the first place you saw the symbol and these big skeletons was in the Nothic cave.
With where I got my fucking cloak that has the symbol.
Yes. That
At least for
prism
this
within
one.
a star. And yeah, these you can safely assume that these skeletons are demons, as well as the big ass skulls.
Any whips?
Anything in them?
On the actual skeletons themselves, no. I mean, unless you really want dirty, old, decrepit clothing.
Oh,
I
okay.
actually do really want that.
Then move next to them. Dun, dun, dun.
15.
All right.
I love thrifting.
The value village.
Thrifting. That's crazy. God, I can't believe I'm doing my day job. Fucking
Rags to riches, bitch.
rags to riches.
All right, Talon. Sort textiles.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, if you're looking through this weapon rack, there is a long sword that's made out of this sort of like grayish stone that when you move against the light, it sort of like has those shiny speckles, like almost that glittery texture. There is a javelin that is shaped like a lightning bolt, and there is a rapier that is made out of bone. It seems.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
hold on. Did you say Glaven?
Javelin.
Javelin, javelin. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Did you say glaive?
Can I get a closer look at that javelin?
Yeah, it looks
Did
like
you say a glaive?
looks like a lightning bolt.
Yeah. Ricky's gonna keep that in her hand for a while.
Okay.
She had a javelin back in season 1, and she's kind of looking at this thing like, ooh.
Straight up. Rowan, are you looking at the painting? Yeah. On this painting it's kind of like a family photo, I guess. You see a lot of not a lot of actually. You see like 2 familiar faces. One the obsidian stag and 2 the old god of the sky. It's
A family photo of the old gods.
it is kind of like a family photo of the old gods.
Dude, it's the motherfuckers in that
It
picture.
is not in the style of old family photos, but it is like a
Tracy painted picture.
like a very big landscape painting that has like different old gods at different spots in perspective. So a lot of the smaller old gods are in the front, and a lot of the older ones are in the back. The old god of the sky is a humanoid figure who has these sort of like wing-like arms. Um, their face itself also has these feathers growing on top of it, almost like these secondary wings. But between the feathers pokes out their eyes. They have a beak-like mouth and clawed-like feet. They seem to be probably the size a little bit bigger than a daemon. So a little bit taller than 8 feet.
Any cool scrolls in here? I'll take out all the papers.
You see a dragon in the sky. You see a very spiky monster traveling like across the earth in the background, and a tentacle-like monster traveling in the sea. You see
Raskin,
a gentle figure huddled on the ground, pulling like these strings into like a cat's cradle above this figure who's shrouded in darkness and has these sort of like these like fabric like cloth, but it's like hair, but it's also like skin. It's hard to tell, but it's like this like this shadowy figure. There's a lot of creatures here, but I'm mainly describing the ones that are of super big interest. And of course the obsidian stag. And you do notice an older man-looking figure that is the old god of knowledge. He looks exactly the same, and he's the only thing you've seen from these murals or from anything like that that remotely looks like a human. The daemons are big and they're uncanny, like they're uncanny valley. They look like humanoids, but they don't really. Their proportions are off enough that it's like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I'm assuming, Frankie, you're looking at all these gems and stuff.
Yeah, I just at first Frankie like walks in and kind of stands against the wall and kind of like kicks rocks, and then he like side eyes like this table with a bunch of shit, and he just like walks over to it. What's going on here?
There is.
What's in this box?
Yeah, there. The box is locked.
Damn.
There's a whip in that box.
On the table.
Does anyone have thieves' tools?
On
I
the
don't even
table
have leather armor.
is a bunch of chipped and dented coins. They are a similar color of metal to the ring that Rav has.
Oh my god, wait. Are these like the god coins that we spent in? There's so many of them. We had like 10 total.
Yeah.
So they don't look like usable money to me. They're just like
They don't look like gold coins or silver coins or copper coins. The pretty gems on the side are a bunch of really pretty rocks. You've been to the traders market in Rabbit Glade. You've seen similar stones go for coin. People buy them. They're like precious stones.
how many are there roughly?
In total there is 14. Or sorry, 13. And there is a block of a metal underneath the dented coins that you're sort of like shuffling through. It is a metal that looks exactly like your sword.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
I'll like
Oh yeah.
Rob, who's like lingering, will see like Frankie goes to reach out to like grab a bunch of gems, and then his other hand like picks up like the metal, and instead he like takes a sword out and is like comparing them.
Isaiah, you're looking through these scrolls. They
Yeah.
got some magic brimming off them for sure.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I thought that they were like manuscripts or something. Cool. I will just kind of like say out to the group. These have magical capabilities. I will identify them at a later date.
Can you also,
Shunk.
what if you get the chance, Rob will finally take the ring off of her hand and be like, identify this too.
Oh boy, I'm going to be up to the dawn.
Up to the dawn. I'll say
Don't make fun of me, godly voice.
sorry. I will say in Concordis, just because I think it makes more sense, the identify spell is less of like a per item thing and more of like just a time thing. So you can do multiple items in one go.
Slay.
Yeah, because
Never mind then.
I've never thought that the identify spell should just be like, I'm gonna look at this thing for 10 minutes, and I'm gonna learn one thing about it. Because it's magic. It's low level magic, but it's not like I'm giving you its entire history. It's not legend lore. But yeah, so you got in total these coins. There's a lot more than what would probably be valued because you would probably have to use a lot of these dented and chipped coins to equal one normal coin. Just in terms of like weight and value. At least that's how coins would work. So if you had like a bunch of like quarters of a gold coin, you could probably use 4 of them to equal a normal coin. In total, there is like probably 100 pieces of coins, but they equate more to around 45 Electrum.
Electrum.
I guess, wait, would Isaiah know about that? Would Isaiah know about
No,
Electrum?
Isaiah has no idea what
You
any of
and
those
Rethny are
are.
the only ones that recognize this.
Okay, well, Rob seeing Frankie iron at the table did move closer, just kind of be like, I wonder what Frankie sees. And seeing the Electrum will be like, oh.
Oh.
And Frankie's like not even looking at it.
We'll open up her little drawstring purse and scoop them all.
Pog.
45 Electrum.
Yep. There is the lockbox, the armor, and the gems. Ow.
Can I also try and get this lockbox?
Yeah.
Does anyone have lockpicking stuff?
Tiki. Look at my fist.
Wait, oh yeah, you're gonna smash it open? That'd be cool.
I'm not.
You've seen faux lockpick things.
Yeah, I've got
that's
the fucking
true.
tools for it, though.
With some time, I could probably open it as well.
Oh
Is
yeah,
it
Fel
locked?
just left.
Yeah, it's locked.
It's a locked. Okay, I was like, sometimes Talon makes things and we're like, it's like when you see a door and everyone's like, I push on it, I tap on it, it's like, it's a pull door.
It's a pull door.
Yeah, it's a locked lockbox.
Can I see if the key is on the dead fucking bodies?
Sure, go for it.
Fucking skeletal remains.
Yeah.
The wisps of desperation.
You scuttle through these bones like a fucking freak, and there is no key.
There's no key.
So now you just
No,
kinda
I think
look
it's
like
more.
a weirdo, yeah.
I think it's more freak to lock a box than die, personally.
Your
You're
position should be open to everybody
Yeah,
the second you die.
my bad. Rethney, are you looking at the armor?
No, but
Yeah.
the road has a point.
It
Your
I
is.
still got
position
this
should be
fucking
open.
javelin in one fucking hand. This thing is coming home with me.
You are looking at the honk. You are looking at this armor. It is shimmering with a magical aura.
Can I see the magical aura? What that is?
You could make an Arcana check, but it would mostly just give you what type of magic it is.
What kind of armor is it, though? What kind?
It
Yeah.
is it
Heavy,
is,
medium, light, chainmail, leather,
I
Plate?
believe-
plate?
well,
Half plate?
It's certainly metal.
Silver, bronze, copper.
Holy shit! Give me a
Gold?
fucking
Diamond?
second. Give me
It might be the
Diamond
same
armor!
metal. It might be the
Grants.
same fucking metal as the coins.
That's right.
It is not. It's actually,
Aluminum.
it is It is sort of made from both. It has sections that are chain and sections that are more like breastplate. So it would be medium armor.
How
So
tall is this?
trimmed-
How tall is this
Trimmed
armor?
chainmail.
It is I mean sort of like 7 feet tall, I guess.
Ooh, Rethy, are you proficient at medium armor?
Yes, but as a druid.
Put that shit on! Oh, fuck! Wait, no,
and
don't put that
also-
shit on!
And also as a barbarian. I mean, to be
Don't
fair,
put that
you're
shit
not
on.
getting much from unarmored defense, so
I think,
Wasn't it-
yeah,
wasn't
you rage, you still get the benefits as long as it's not.
Question. Oh, okay, so druids can't wear metal armor, correct? What happens when they do? Do they just not gain any benefit from it?
It burns really bad and they die.
They die.
What?
I
Depends
put this
on-
on and I die
Definitely
immediately.
depends on the campaign. In Concordis, it's not like a. It is a rule of faith, essentially.
Oh,
druid-
you'd
like-
be breaking the druid code putting that shit on.
You see any other druids I'm friends with?
You'd be breaking girl code though. Are you gonna break girl code?
Okay, is it just metal or can I put chainmail on?
It's
Chainmail is all
Chainmail
metal.
is metal.
It was also metal, girly pop.
God damn it! What if
Uh,
I just put half on?
No more violence for you.
Think about
Oh,
it. Like, hold on. Hear
You're
me
gonna put
out.
that shit on, and all your druids just gonna like leave. It's just you're gonna feel like, and in Sylph, it's just gonna run away.
There's
You saying Sylph and Sylvan. Sorry.
Sylph. There's.
Sylph.
I mean, like, it's not in the text of like a druid, like what happens if you put it on. There is things I will do if a druid puts on metal armor, but we'll see if you want to put it on.
Rusty, that's scary.
I'm just gonna look at it. I'm not gonna fucking put it on.
You got a cool javelin. Don't worry, we're gonna take everything out this bitch anyways.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna take it
Frankie!
off.
Oh yeah,
you guys
totally
are-
not going to pilfer.
Frankie!
We
Yeah.
pilfer.
You guys,
Yeah.
yeah. If you guys want to take everything, you absolutely can.
Well, I gotta find this
Frankie.
fucking whip first.
I'll pocket 5 gems for myself because I saw them first.
Okay.
Frankie, you
there
take what you
are-
need. Really pop.
There are.
I can take them all.
If Rob sees Frankie taking them, Rob will kind of like turn and just like nod and be like,
Yeah.
I'll take 8 out of 14 of them.
8. Okay. There's 13 actually. I miscounted.
the rest of these fools getting
Oh,
paid.
that's okay.
I will ask of what gems you want to take, and I'll tell you what ones there are. There is turquoise. There's 2 of those. There's 5 banded gates, or a gate. So there are these stones that have these like translucent brown, blue, white, and red stripes. There
Ooh.
is
Love agate.
there's quartz that is of a rosy color, but within them they have this sort of star-like shape.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm for
Uh,
sure taking one of
There's
those.
3 ones that are like unscathed, and there's one that's broken. There is 1 topaz and 1 fire opal.
All right, I'm here first, so I'm gonna take that sick ass fire opal.
Okay.
I'm gonna take.
Make sure to write
Yeah.
down what you're taking.
Oh fuck. My
Fire
character,
opal's
my
totally
character
my
sheet
shit,
mine
dude.
and uneditable because I'm a guest.
Yeah, sorry, Kay. No fire opal for the fire guy.
What the freak?
Instead,
That's
you'll
probably
get
from my
turquoise.
house. You probably
Put it-
that's probably got taken from my house. It's totally
You're
mine.
gonna get turquoise, and it's gonna clash with your whole like color
Oh.
scheme going on.
Knows that. Inventory, Frankie inventory.
It could be your
2010.
accent piece.
Your accent
Okay.
is, bro.
1 fire opal.
Mhm.
One
I'm
star
gonna
quartz.
take 1 broken rose quartz.
Okay.
I spelled it broken.
Rethny certainly can get whimsy with armor, just not metal armor. I mean, hey, actually, scratch that. You can be whimsy with metal armor. Fuck it, do it.
You can put it on.
You can put it on.
Just know there are consequences. This action will.
have consequences.
Oh my god. But I want to know the consequences.
This is me opening the floodgates of giving you guys magical items, so it's not like this will be the last time.
I
Yeah.
want to take a look at them weapons. Specifically that long sword over there.
The 2
Wait,
left.
I'm not done stealing gems.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh,
this is
sorry.
What's
Sorry,
this is when
Frankenstein.
gems
Do
are going
it.
to take from my house.
Bruh, now where's this heat coming from?
So
All
you
right,
said so you said fire opal, you
Frankenbird.
said broken star rose quartz.
Yes,
There
and then
is
oh yeah,
there's the topaz, the 3 unbroken star rose quartz, the 5 banded agate, the 2 turquoise.
I'm gonna take both turquoise.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll give 1 to Rethny because it's blue like her.
Hey,
Okay.
you lost both your accent
What's
pieces.
the fire
Shit,
opal?
dog. Be gone. You ain't,
Okay,
you ain't getting none of that.
This
I'm
one
gonna-
reminds me of
Frankie.
you, the turquoise one, and the fire opal. Fuck you, Isaiah. You're not
What-
getting
what
that one.
They were
What
mean
did you say,
earlier.
Rethny?
Huh. Frankie will like Frankie will smile at Frankie and be like, "Oh, thank you."
Frankie,
Is-
did you find one that matches my whole color outfit? Huh?
Where is Isaiah? I didn't give it to him because he's all the way over there. I did actually.
Oh, you did? Can I see it?
He'll like look like he's gonna throw it at you, but a mage hand like apparates and carries it over to you.
Have I seen a fire opal before, Dungeon Master?
Once.
Once.
Do you, in your backstory, you
Yeah.
remember the person who condemned you?
Did this thing.
Yeah.
On his ring, on one of his rings, was a fire opal.
Interesting. Oh.
Those things
Huh.
are expensive. That's what comes through your head. Fire opals,
That's-
expensive.
Yellowcard, why didn't you tell me that earlier?
No,
You know what I'm gonna do with it.
Yellow Card doesn't say that.
Oh, okay. I just hear that in my head from God.
No, I'm saying that to Isaiah. That's what.
Oh my God. Okay. I was like this bitch.
Frankie, just I have no desire to keep this for myself, but just in
Nice.
I would keep that close to your person. Feel like anyone with perhaps stickier fingers than yours would find it a pretty penny.
They'll like tuck it like in a shirt.
Hey, what the fuck's a penny?
A pretty copper piece.
Like,
Anyway, I
Zinc-
take three
zinc
more banded
plated.
agates and I'm good.
3 more banded agates. Okay, Frankie. For future reference,
Yes.
you have on you what is worth basically $1,075 gold in gems.
And the 1,000 is just
Just the fire opal.
Of course it is.
Sweet.
But I never see you again, Frankie.
Of course, the fire opal is so cool.
so can anybody open the box?
Oh, I'm trying to look at it.
Could blow it up.
And blow it up. Okay, Isaiah. Not everything has to resort to violence.
Why do you say it like that?
I'm sorry.
I've just provided.
I'm sorry,
Can I look
Isaiah.
at
I'm
the
just a
damn
little
box?
upset.
What are you doing? Rhythm?
I want to look at this damn box.
You're looking at the damn box. It's the box.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm looking at it. Can I see like the key? Like, is it like a lock, or is it like you have to put a key in it and unlock it?
It's like you have to put a key in and unlock it.
Okay. What if I use my nails? So
You can certainly try.
You already took the
long
name.
nails. I can try to
Turn
like
into a bug.
like pocket.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what I'm fucking shit at. I just like rewrote everything.
I believe it'll end up being a d20 plus 1.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Rethnia, as you are like, fuck it. You put your nail into
My little
the
pinky.
lock. Yeah, you put your little
Gross.
pinky into the box. And you begin jostling it around. And as you hear a click, you're like, oh yeah, I did it. And you feel this pressure build against your pinky as your hand
no.
flies back and you are sent flying across the room into the wall.
Oh my god, do I get blown up as well?
No, you just
You
Nice.
get smushed behind Rethny.
Yeah,
like a
you do
cartoon creature.
feel like Rethny's foot kicks the top of your head as Rethny is sent into the wall. Rethny, you
Youch.
take
Ouch.
Oh no. Oh no.
you only take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're gonna kill
I'd
me.
die. Actually,
Oh.
such a fun fact. I'd be dead.
You will
right
watch
now.
as the wall from Rethny's impact is like cracked inwards. And this is solid, thick wall.
Okay. Perhaps tinkering with the box of doom is a bad idea.
Like he like grabs his ears and like pulls them down, like stressed. Oh my god.
Okay, Talon,
Oh,
Yes.
it's okay.
really quickly, can I just roll
It's a
something to
bomb.
do another little, like, look-see through this room, make sure there's nothing that I've missed looking at where this whip could be?
I will give it to you without a roll. You guys have found everything in this room.
So it's definitely in that fucking box.
Or behind that, what is it? The fucking bookshelf that you almost ripped off the wall?
You remember that the birds said that they would show you the path to the whip.
Alright, Isaiah, look at your fucking sword.
I pick up the longsword.
Yep.
And I start going through my I suppose it would be just like the motions with it, like I have from my training,
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. Does it give off any magical hints?
Oh yeah, both of the swords in this rack have
Oh,
magical
cool!
hints.
I'll take both of them.
Okay. I figured.
I'm not gonna use. I'm going to. They will be delivered to the appropriate users at a time when I understand what they are capable of.
There, Rob was like, I'm not gonna carry this armor. Rob was gonna put on the armor instead of carrying it because her armor that she has on is like padded leather, so it's way easier to carry.
Yeah.
Cursed by the sky god, you just fly into the sky forever.
Actually, zip, as you bamf into a dimension not of your own, you're just in space.
Rob will, speaking of that, Rob will put on the armor just this way she doesn't. When she puts it on, she's gonna turn to Reth and be like, I'm not keeping this yet. It's just easier to carry on my person like this.
Rethny is kind of losing her vision right now, so she's not
Yeah,
paying no
she
damn
like
attention.
you see Rethny's like getting up off the ground.
I'm just clarifying this way. There's no miscommunications happening. I don't want Reth to even look at this armor and be like, don't put it on. And then Rob's like, haha.
And Rob's just looking up at you like fucking like having a migraine, like this ringing in her ears, and she's like, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. That's exactly what's fucking happening right now. She's
Alright, well-
literally like bent over. One arm is on her knee. The other arm is like limp on the other side. She's literally like, I am never touching another lockbox again.
I think we have completed breaking our promise to the Wraith. Shall we
Yes, that
go
wraith is gone.
find the birds?
So true. To the birds.
To the birds.
To the birds.
To the birds. To the birds.
Frankie will like put his
Would
hand
that-
on Retney's head as she's like trying to recover.
Oh my god.
Are you better?
I'm trying, Frankie. I really am.
I wish I could heal you.
Yeah,
I've seen people do that. It's really cool.
I don't have much, Rethany, but yeah. And I will like reach my hand down to try to like pull you up.
Thank god. Irma will try to like muster some of her strength to stand up, but now she's gonna like walk out of here. She's gonna be fucking limping.
Well, as you like grab my hand, you just feel like a warmth pass through you, and you get 7 hit points. I cast Cure Wounds. My last
y'all.
first level.
Yeah. Whilst
It's-
y'all were dwindling away, Rob booked it.
Yeah.
Booking it. Everybody get into the bird room. Tweet, tweet, motherfuckers! As you all enter, you just see as one of the spirits of the bright sky is just like all of these birds are fluttering around it, and it's just sort of like.
Great job, Spirit. It appears the birds are fine, so you can return to your normal duties.
Stares at you.
Did we see Fel on our way back?
No,
Sorry.
gone.
How the fuck did Fel go?
Spirit looks at you. Okay. Disappears in the wall.
Good job, by the way.
All the spirits chilling in the throne room.
Oh, birds, aviaries, we have completed the task. Please show us the path to that which we seek. Oh shit, I forgot I can talk to birds.
Make an animal handling check.
Forgot I couldn't talk to birds.
Oh.
Isaiah needs the tongue spell.
Natural one.
You're gonna
I
get
have
shot on.
to- Four.
I have to do my thing again.
It's a ritual spell. Or you can cast it so you don't have to wait 10 minutes.
Oh, but I get a bardic inspiration back
Love
because I
that.
suck at
spell
talking to
am I doing?
birds.
This looks like fun.
Why'd you put? Oh my god! Fucking Falmar. That's crazy.
Why is he there, man? Who put him there?
King Falmar.
Just chillaxing with his sisters.
Go boy.
Hold on.
I'm not typing all that. That's some extra stuff.
Love Mal.
Oh my god.
It's so funny though.
There was so much
waiting-
added
I'm
to his
waiting.
title. It was all removed.
Oh,
I was waiting for Hellfire Dawson to take like a seat or some shit like that on one of the other seats.
Ah, yes. King
He's
Falmar
back
and
from the dead.
his best friend slash boyfriend slash knight slash father figure slash holy ghost.
I don't.
having
All those slashes
yeah,
sound like
some of those. Dude, first of all, I'm reading.
boyfriend slash father figure.
First of all, it's like I'm reading an AO3 tag. Second of all,
The only man Falmar ever has looked up to.
Hellfire appears and like, Falmar, I'm here to kill you.
No!
Falmar's dead.
Oh wait, actually, I can't make
Okay.
that joke. Never mind. I'm gonna make a funny one, but never mind.
I can't talk to the birds.
birds.
Actually,
Definitely, I think I need to talk to the birds again and tell us that we completed the task.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I don't. You are the person who speaks to the wildlife. I touch one of these birds, it's going to turn to ash.
Robin's just gonna
Okay.
announce out loud, "You saw the wraiths. We've done our job. Can you show us the whip now?"
Make an animal handling check with advantage because you're used to birds.
Those
Birds!
birds. Those birds.
Because bird!
Bro has one
Okay.
pet bird and knows the
Knows all
behavior-
about them, you know?
the animal
That's
behavior
my
of
animal.
every birds, even exotic ones that they've never
Rob
seen.
is just randomly mulligan.
16!
16.
Perfect.
You hear from a bush, like, against a wall, just a
Rob, go towards him.
super, super small bird. Just, like, kind of, like, dancing a little bit on the branch. And it, like, flutters to the wall and, like, bounces off of it. It's just like,
Is it this wall?
Yeah.
I'll go do what I do best and put my hands all over it.
as you do, you
What?
feel your hands all over it. As you do,
Feel up this wall.
The past like 3 episodes, it's all Rob has been doing. It's just being like something we don't understand. I'm just going to go touch it.
yeah, as you touch it, you see the gem on your ring begin to glow. As that happens, hold on, sorry. As that happens, the stones begin to shift and break. As they do, you see before you.
Why'd you spread up like
Oh
that?
my god. It's a secret passage.
Whoa! How do I get in? Just right through here?
Yep, the door opens.
See, I'm sorry. It's a tight, damn, this tight hallway.
Limping.
Yeah, you all have to really squeeze in.
Brittany turns sideways and starts
It's
going.
Isaiah in the wall, bro.
I did not put myself there.
The way we're all just like slowly
So
moving.
one by one, we
forward.
have to inch. That's all that's allowed.
Tell him how far.
You're like hundreds of feet.
Oh my
That's
god.
I don't know why that didn't work.
No, get it away. I
What?
can't see.
What is this? There's no whip here.
We-
Why is
we-
it doing that?
We are surrounded by darkness.
The lights keep fucking flickering.
What the hell? Why is it not
Dude,
working?
Nosferatu.
Fog already exists here. Fuck off.
Is it on add instead of subtract?
Oh,
Oh,
No,
we're
it's-
gone
it's
forever.
not. It's just being stupid. Hold on. It's because there was a piece of fog that was fucking it over. There we go. Okay.
Oh,
Or not. Whatever. I don't care at this point.
That's crazy.
we saw it. It's like a fucking teleportation
I'll just
signal on
do
the bottom.
this, because as long as I don't hit finish, it fucking appears for some reason. Yes, there is a circle. The gem on your ring, Rov, is reacting to the circle. As the wind in the ring is spinning, the wind on the sigil on the floor is also spinning.
Wow.
Oh,
I have to mention, Fel is not gonna have any idea where we are.
you know, that's just a reoccurring thing for him. He just needs time sometimes to like recollect.
It did disappear back at what's the place that we burned down?
Sunnyside.
Sunnyside,
Can't
yes.
believe you just don't even remember that. That's
Well,
crazy.
so here's the thing: is usually my memory is focused on the present because I have this giant archive, and I hold up like a thick ass notebook that has like everything we've ever done so far.
That's. I don't
I
even
just
know
looked
what to
through
say
it.
to that, Isaiah. Anyways. Yeah, Phil disappears a lot.
Frankie will just run back and like put like a big X on the door by like grabbing his hand into the grass and like dirt and like
Mhm.
and being like big here, and then yeah.
I'll go stand in the circle. In the circle.
In the circle. Yes, as you step into the circle, the wind in the ring begins to crack the gem. And as that sort of pressure escapes from the ring, it surrounds you in the circle. Slowly, we'll see as Rav's form begins to dissolve.
Oh,
Oh, Rob, you're going
From
away.
the top or from the bottom?
From the bottom. And you
Okay.
begin to hear, like, behind, like, oh my god, I can't fucking, this armor. And Deldrak is, like, still stuck in the hallway. He's like, just keep me updated on what's happening. I'm stuck. And you hear,
Your
like, the
daughter is dissolving.
what? As, like, you hear, like, the God fucking damn it! And, like, he's, like, you hear, like, the stone and the metal, like, grinding against.
Oh, knees, thighs, and she's gone.
And, like, as Deldrak breaks through the hallway, he's, like, scrambling through, and just as he breaks, Rav, you dissolve.
I'm gonna ask Yellowcard, did she just die?
I don't think so.
I don't think she died.
Bravo didn't even. She was just standing there like fish-eyed, you know, like just like her mouth is just kind of ajar. She's
Surprise
watching herself
Pikachu.
go. She doesn't even know what to do because it's. I've
Mhm.
assumed how that it isn't painful.
No, it feels like
Yeah.
nothing.
It's just happening. So we're all just like,
And for a moment,
I'll step into the circle too.
yeah, as you stand there, the wind completely dies down and nothing happens.
You don't have cool ball or mystic magic pussy poppin' ring.
Jesus.
Is that
Didn't
the
it break?
name of it?
It
Yeah.
does seem like it was the ring. Rav, you stand in a space that is completely dark to your eyes.
It's like,
And all you feel is a faint breeze on your face. You hear tides, ocean crashing against beach, wind moving against leaves and trees. So, here you are. Ravafina Liadan, soon to be head of house.
I was like looking around, looking for the source of the voice.
You blink a couple times, and eventually you see like the image of the Sphinx, and it crumbles into that humanoid creature you saw in the painting that you only assume is the old god of the sky. I'd like to see what you're made of.
Robin kind of put her hand out and like, is this like a combat thing? Is this a test of some sort?
Do you think you will bend or break against the wind?
Well, guess that depends how strong it is.
And we shall see how strong you are. And he holds out his hand. And as you see that visage of him blink out of existence, you're in darkness again. And you wake up. You're in your childhood room. And that's where we'll end this session.
oh my god.
Yippee!